3, 2, 1. Hold on, and we're live.
Oh, hello, wonderful people. It is so good to be back. Welcome to Chadmirals, the podcast where we talk about anything, everything, and all things that are Chadly. And today I am joined with my wonderful co-host, Chadmiral brother in arms, Straw Hat Lucas. I am also joined today with vexyz, the lurking legend from Texas. And I am also joined today by the wonderful, lovely, sexy, amazing, whole grain Coltrane. How are you doing tonight?
Bro, I'm chilling. How are y'all doing?
Literally chilling, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's freezing, bro. It's freezing. Yo, shout out to Desness in the chat. Shout out to the last arc in chat. We love that guy. What's good? Yeah, I'm super hype.
Oh my goodness, dude, it's so weird to be back.
We missed you, Cody.
Oh, Cody, how long have you been gone? Cole was asking.
2 weeks. I moved on the 6th. So,
man.
We've been running off a T-Mobile hotspot for Wi-Fi for like a couple weeks until we had internet installed on the 17th, and so this is my second day back. What up, everyone?
I just gotta say real quick, I saw that video of your setup. It was like, I was like, dude, this guy is living like the peak male existence. Like, it was a bed, a TV, and like Funko Pops.
Dude, as soon as I had my TV set up, I said, all right, everyone's been popping off about this One Piece opening. Let's get it.
It was a TV on the ground and just a mattress. Sorry, I had to appreciate that real fast.
Dude, we were all there.
Who needs a bed frame, right? Like, but no, yeah.
Dude, I'm almost 32 and I still don't have a fucking bed. I don't even have like a box spring. I just said an F word with the first. Dang it,
bruh.
Bring the shit, guys.
All right. Well, it's been nice, y'all. No, I'm kidding. I'm honestly amazed that our Wednesday stream is still up. You know, like, kudos to us for that, because that shit was kind of out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
Oh, bro, no, we ranked a bunch of waifus, and like, there was a point in the stream where in the middle of it where I was like, oh my god, why did we do this?
Yeah, like I was like,
territory.
We did a husbando stream like 6.5 months ago, and everyone's just like, why haven't you done the waifu stream yet? I'm like, yo, it's a logistical nightmare. And then like about 10 seconds into the stream, like, this is why we didn't do this shit. But yo, shout out to Fritz the Ditz, shout out to Kube of the Red Sea. That's some of our crew holding it down. But yeah, man, this has been a strange couple of weeks, but how's your new year been, Cole?
It's been good, man. I mean, it's just been grinding. Like, I work a lot, but I mean, I've been blessed. What can I say? Like, I definitely feel a lot more involved in the community recently. Like, you know, I'm here getting to hang out with you guys, so glad to be here, dog.
Speaking of dogs, you guys just hear my dog belch? like that was crazy.
I thought it was you, bro.
Nope. But no, yeah, I've been seeing your TikTok game. It's been on point lately. You've been, if you guys are fans of like Godzilla or like retro gaming, like old head takes, I think that's the words you use, right?
Like,
if you're just a fan of good content and an amazing voice with a wonderful sense of humor, you're gonna love Whole Grain Coltrane. You need to get on that shit and go follow him.
For sure. Shout out to Smokey, Grand Line Bound in the chat, and then make sure everybody check the links in the description because we got Cole completely linked up there. So
shit,
go show him some love.
Dude, you're about to hit 7K. Congrats, my man.
Yeah, man. I saw that today. Like, I can't remember what I was looking at. It was like, I try not to look at all that too much, but I scroll. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I promised a bikini stream at 3K, and like I've been regretting it since I announced it. But
hey,
the two piece is real.
Joe cosplay at 1K, and it's like, oh shit.
Bro, Usher beat you to it, man. You gotta get on.
Did Usher have the context? Is Usher tall and lanky, or is Usher like sexy? Like, I'm the tall, lanky one. I'm Joe. Right? Let's get this straight.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm making links rain, so y'all hold it down for a second. But
of course. Did you watch Godzilla minus? Actually, wait. Before we get into that, everybody, I gotta go around and ask. It's every stream. What did we watch this week, Cody? I'm dying to hear because we haven't got to talk really in like 2 weeks. What did you watch this week, brother?
Actually, what's really funny is last night, because it's been the 25th anniversary since Batman Beyond Return of the Joker had come out, and it has been the first time in a long time that I had watched that, and I was like, I'll put this on to go to sleep. I stayed up and watched the whole movie accidentally, and it's like so good. It's so good. Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy, the references to like having all the other DC comics in there talking about Nightwing, old Harley Quinn being the DD Twins mom, which I didn't even catch the first time I watched the film. I was like, yo, it's so good. Like, I really loved that. And then I watched JJK.
The deflation in his voice.
I'm current. It's just like my sister is an anime only, and so I watch it with her, and watching her react to Shibuya kind of hurt me inside because I was like, damn, I really did this to her.
Was she crying, bro?
Oh my god.
Her favorite character was Gato, and
everybody shout out to Nelly in the chat, vibing. We love to see
it. Shit, I can't see the chat, Nelly. Man.
Pull it up, dog. Pull it up on your phone. That's what I do.
Is this? It's on YouTube. I mean,
yeah.
I sent you the link. But no, you're good. Yeah. I got Werbs. I got Werbs for the end of Shibuya, like, cause I'm anime only, and
I gotta go back to fucking Batman. Oh my god, again, Lucas! Dang it! We just talked before the stream. We're like, no cursing. But
as long as it's your fault, you know.
Yeah, as long as it's my fault. Yeah, but the Batman Beyond, dude, I loved the video game of that movie so much, like on the N64. Plus, I was really sad they never brought back like Hyena or Jackal for like the series. I know Batman Beyond returned. Didn't it come out like right before the final season aired or something like that? I can't remember. But Batman Beyond.
Some of the movie.
They had a TV series that went for 5 seasons, and the Batman Beyond movie takes place after Terry McGinnis exacts his revenge on his father's murderers.
Okay, so about season 2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was always sad they didn't bring back like the DD twins or nothing.
Bro,
I'm trying to.
It's hot as fuck in my room. I had to change.
Oh my god,
they're the girls that they dress up in like Dolly Molly. Like that's the best way I can describe it.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yo, peanut butter waivers. What up in the chat?
I'm gonna say Batman Begins was a vibe. That's all I'm gonna say.
It actually also like incorporates Mask of Phantasm because it goes back and tells the story of Batman, Barbara, and Tim Drake. How they lost him. It's so good.
I didn't watch that till like 2018. Is that the movie?
No, this is the comic for the DC Rebirth run of Batman Beyond, which they did. And they also have Batman Beyond the White Knight, where a Batman actually goes too far and has to go against the Joker, becoming an actual, like, good guy. And Batman turns into... It's so good. I love Batman Beyond. I'm like...
That sounds super sick.
What about you, Cole? What'd you watch this week, brother?
Bro. So I finished Hell's Paradise. That was actually really good. I didn't expect to enjoy it that much. I made a video on it, just kind of like how they incorporate like Taoism and all that. Like it was very deep. Was not expecting that to be like the source of power, because you have like these godlike figures and stuff just bodying people, and they're like, how do we fight this? And they're like, just be chill.
That's on my list. I haven't watched it yet.
It's really good. The season 2 I think is coming out pretty soon. But I've been bouncing between stuff. Like I just started Solo Leveling. I think they're only on like episode 2 right now, but that's I mean, for what it is, 2 episodes is heat.
3 comes out tomorrow. It's gonna be absolute fire. But I think I commented. I read the. I didn't read all of it. I read up to Jeju Island. If you know, you know. But yeah, it's at the pacing that it's currently at. Like I thought it was crazy that they didn't like do the big reveal in episode 1. At the pacing that it's currently going at, I'm like, this is gonna be like 5,000 episodes long or something. I don't know. It's probably about to speed up like a lot. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you had commented that like the pacing is really slow. Or it's gonna be like One Piece amount of episodes by the time they finish or something.
I don't know that, or they're gonna they're either gonna kick it into overdrive or they're gonna cut some stuff out, which I don't know like how I feel about either. But I mean, it's cool if they take the time to like pay attention to the details and things like that. But I'm gonna be real, like I don't like from what I remember about the beginning of the story, like I don't even know how they would pull a finale out at this point. Like they're gonna have to really kick it up,
like for the end of the series, or for like
for the end of the season, because like at this rate, like they're not getting into anything too interesting, like from my standpoint, unless they really kick it up, you know. But who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me. But I thought it's good so far. It's pretty good so far. Yeah.
It's gonna be all filler after the first 2 episodes.
I didn't even get through the first episode of Hell's Paradise, but I don't know.
Oh, we're talking about solo leveling now.
I haven't even watched that.
Yeah, I haven't started it yet. This week, I started Freerin.
Yes, sir.
So hype.
Yes, sir.
So hype, bro.
Yeah, and I caught up on the rest of Berserk, but we ain't gotta talk about that.
No, we can't. We can't.
No, we will. Like, I need another chapter so bad, and I know I have to wait.
No, we got our light. You shut your mouth. I got the light. The depression's over, and he saved me. We don't need another chapter right now. I want you to know, Lucas, like the time between those Berserk chapters wasn't like month to month. It was a couple months,
I know.
because they're still getting on their feet. I was so sad. Him on the boat with it, clutching it like, why did you fail me? When I had nothing else, I could rely on you. I was like, damn, dog. Like, you are the struggler. You're the guy who's never like.
Are you talking about when he's holding Casca or whatever? Like once they get off.
He's on the boat by himself after. Oh well, are you current in Berserk?
I have not read since Homeboy passed away.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets so
it gets so much worse, bro.
What do you mean? It's getting good.
I stopped when they had just hit either like right before the Elf Island or like so I stopped years ago, bro, and I just read up through all of it. And Cody's right, it gets worse.
I finished all of Berserk in 2 days, and the chapter I caught up to was 2 chapters before his passing.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because dude, I think I've told this story before.
No, I know. Every time I'm just like, oh, rip. Dude,
could you imagine getting a first-hand seat to that? Like Cody reading Berserk? That shit was intense. But my buddy Ken had caught me talking like, oh yeah, I like these darker animes and stuff right now. And he's like, have you checked out Berserk? And I was like, nah, it's like, it can't be that dark. The worst thing that happens is Casca gets R-worded. And he's like, what? And I was like, that's it, right? That's all that happens. And he's like, Cody, read that. And so like, dude, he got a first row seat to me reading all of it. And first off, shout out to Ken for calling me a freak, because he's like, how do you read manga this fast? And I was like,
dude, yeah, we were both on camera because we were in call on Discord when the new JJK chapter dropped. And I was like maybe 2/3 of the way through, and Cody's just sitting there waiting for me to finish. I'm like, what the? How do you do it? Dude, you're like,
I've been reading manga since I was like a child. I remember one of my first books ever was the first issue of Naruto. I own all of Naruto 1 through 7.
Did you ever get any of the old Shonen Jump magazines?
Funny you mentioned that. I think I've got one.
Oh shit, he's got
it on. Here we go.
Oh hey, we haven't hit the 10 minutes yet.
I've been looking for one on eBay for the first issue of One Piece. Yeah. From 1997, they're so fucking. God dang it!
It's cool, guys. We're
hard.
We're at the 13-minute mark, and Lucas has already dropped like 12.
Yeah, Cody immediately. I'm hard.
As soon as I tell him we're past 10 minutes, he's like, "Let's go." Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, dude. I didn't even know where to get any of that.
Yeah.
My friend used to get them, and I just periodically read them, and I thought they were super interesting. But
I remember when I was like maybe 12, they had issues of the Shonen Jump magazine in my school library, and I remember they had one of that from One Piece, and they were in like Skypiea. Would have been my guess. It's hard to remember. I mean, it was fucking 20 years ago. Nelly in the chat. I am so hyped for the Uzumaki anime. and also you need to read past the boat. Read past the boat in Berserk. It's worth it.
I told Lucas to do it, and yeah, I got this one, which it is the Minato flashback in Naruto.
Oh, that's sick.
Really sick double-page spread of the Nine Tails.
Was that like 2014 or some shit?
A long time ago, bro. And Lucas still hasn't read it. Crazy. And Desness, if you're still in the chat, I don't know where to post the promo link in your Discord. I'm just putting that out there. but no.
Actually, I lie. I've got one. Hold on.
And then I've got Kenpachi versus Nyori Tora, which I love Bleach. That shit gets me.
What One Piece chapter is in there?
Marineford, which I mean, I own all of Marineford on Tankobon. So
yeah, I grabbed this when I was in Japan, but it's the frog Luffy. Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, it was. I don't even know what this one was, but I just saw it on the bottom shelf in like a 7-Eleven. I was like, "Oh, there's Jujutsu Kaisen in here." I didn't even know that.
You're like, I didn't even look. Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
You just recently went to Japan, didn't you?
No, this was like back in 2018. Oh, this is whenever they're bodying Chozo's brothers.
This is the reverse reveal of his the Nine Tails cloak.
That was crazy.
The Jesus look, if you remember that.
The Jesus look? Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there. With the I actually just watched Totally Not Mark's 6-hour review of Naruto.
You watched the whole thing? I watched like 10 minutes into it.
This is one thing I wanted to talk about because you came to the comment section talking about that. Can we talk about Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers for the manga? Is that
no?
I mean, you can. I'm just gonna mute
No,
it
he's
for a
hosting.
minute.
He's hosting.
I can literally just like take my headphones off and y'all can just message me.
Oh, you're anime only. Okay.
I am.
Well,
how are we gonna let you know?
Oh, yeah, we'll message him. Give us just like 10
You know
minutes.
what? No, it's okay. We can just talk about Naruto. I can do that.
No, because he hasn't. No, Lucas hasn't.
I already know everything, though. I know all the spoilers, man. I know Jirai dies. I've heard Pain's speech. I've seen Mineto's death. Like, I know everything. I just haven't watched it.
Oh,
no, when it was coming out, I watched up to the Chunin. Yeah, I watched up to the Chunin exams, and then I just lost interest. Yeah. I know that's a weird moment to lose interest, but I did.
Like, his kid was in the car while he was on Discord call with us the other day when the chapter dropped, and his kid's like unmute real quick. He's like, One Piece sucks, Naruto's better, and he quoted Pain at him, and like his kid has seen more Naruto than he has, which is crazy.
It's crazy because it's like the newer generations, like it's now like Naruto is like the anime, like it's everywhere. You go to Target, Walmart, anywhere. It's like the Katsuki clouds are just everywhere. But oh man, he got the
what? Hold on, I'm not done. I ain't done.
Oh, he's still going.
I'm not done.
You keep talking. I'm just gonna keep showing. But yeah, I own all of Naruto, a good chunk of Bleach, almost all of Toriko. So you're Punch Man.
You're like bread and butter's Naruto. Then that's like your big thing.
No, it's One Piece.
He's got the shirt and the thing in the background and look at Billy.
Dog, I literally have a One Piece hat. I own the One Piece Funkos. I have multiple One Piece shirts. I did ask. This is because my dad. Can you let me explain it? Holy shit!
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, when my dad died, shout out. He joked that we would get the Naruto Leaf Village symbol tattooed on our forehead. He had a biohazard sign because his father was toxic, and I wanted a symbol that would let us remember like the time we spent together watching that show.
That's tight. So you grew up watching anime with your dad?
Yeah. My dad got me into Toonami, and we would watch Naruto and everything on Toonami every Saturday night.
That's super tight. I found out recently they've got full recordings of Toonami from like back in like 2000, 2001, like on YouTube, and it's super tight. Dude, yeah, I popped it on. I went to my boy's house, and we were all just gathered around watching it, and it was like the premiere of like Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh wow! Yeah. Oh my god! Old school.
Yeah. It felt like I know people always like it made me feel like I went to the past, but like that dead ass, I was like, bro, this is weird. Like it had the commercials and everything.
Do you
like,
remember? Do you remember when Tom there was like something came aboard the Absolution? There was like this infection.
Oh,
like,
and Tom got taken out.
Yeah, and then
Tom
we
came?
had to vote on the new Tom design and the new Absolution design, and there was like you can go onto the Toonami website and play like the game, like the little RPG, like back when like everyone had dial-up and shit still. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I tried and it would be like 1 frame per like 5 minutes, so I just gave up.
That's just how it was. That's just how it was back then, man.
Is that
Naruto
whenever you said what?
poster back there is signed by Miley Flanagan, the English voice actor of Naruto, and it says to Cody, believe it.
That's hilarious. I love that so much for you, bro. I want to meet Ian Sinclair, the guy who does Brooke's voice, so badly. Him and Sunny Straight. They both just seem like genuinely nice people. Dude.
Yeah.
Did you see that TikTok of Sunny Straight and he was like next to like Ian Sinclair and like the voice of Nami, who I forgot the name of, and then Colleen Clickenbeard, and they're like all walking up to a con about to do a pan, and they're just doing their voices and shit. Dude, it was hilarious.
That's super tight.
I'm sorry, I'm like a fledgling.
Oh, I don't even know. It's I'm just flowing, bro.
I met Chris Sabat, and it was really cool because everyone was asking him to do the All Might voice. Everyone was asking him to do the Vegeta voice, and I was like one of the last people to get up into the line, and I was like, "Hey, I really appreciated your work in Yu Yu Hakusho. The speech that Kuwabara gives really like pulled me through a really dark time in my life." And he looked at me without missing a beat. He's like, Kuwabara, I haven't heard that name in years. And I was like, he is such a cool soul.
Yeah.
Also, use all of the Flash New 52. We gotta scare Lucas.
New 52.
I think it's so funny. He said Flash, and then you both go no.
Oh god, I was gonna say something that threw me off.
Yeah, Chris Sabat, bro. I remember I went to a panel one time and he was talking about how like, because I think he voices Yamcha as well. I might be wrong, but I remember him saying that he feels really bad for Yamcha because like whenever you see him, like when he's not fighting, chilling, it's like his room is like a bed and like a picture of him and Puar, and like that's it. He's got nothing.
Hey, remember what you were saying about Cody and his Funko Pops and a TV on the ground and shit? Like, that's just the peak, like that's all you need.
Yeah.
But I'm probably about to like semi dox myself, but y'all should know by now I'm vexyz from Texas. A whole bunch of the Funimation like OG voice actors from back in the day live in my state, and I actually went to the same high school that Chris Sabat went to. Like not at the same time.
That's hype as fuck. Holy shit.
So that's like what like everybody who walked those halls like knows. Like you literally cannot go like one semester there without like just like hearing like 5,000 people. It's crazy. But yeah, that's
the amount
that dude's
of
a legend.
The amount of Dragon Ball Z references y'all are probably spitting on the daily. It was crazy.
But I like literally like a couple of my teachers taught him, and I was just like, dude, that's crazy.
The balls are inert.
Yeah. But if I saw him on like any picture, any club, I would be hitting the what is it, the soy face or whatever, where the dude's doing this number. Like, it's Chris Sabat.
Yeah,
Chris Sabat right there.
I was a photographer. For yearbook, and I'm like, yo, show me the yearbook from the year he graduated. And I like looked for this fool, and it was a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie, but that dude was like an idol of mine, back in the day. So
yeah,
he's a huge in the end. He's literally on my hoodie. Like right now, Piccolo right there. Piccolo right there, bro. Like
the balls are inert.
Real master.
The balls are inert.
That's what he says in the Majin Buu saga when Gohan's asking him why they can't bring back the balls are inert, Gohan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you spitting facts.
It's like Armstrong was one of the funniest for me. Like I like Full Metal Alchemist like had such a huge like
Alexander Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
What's that anime's name?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or whatever.
Hello there, wonderful people. Don't you mean Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Your next Taku impression's insane, bro. I watched his reaction to the MatPat thing the other day, and I couldn't even make it like 20
This
minutes.
is so sad. As much as I meme on MatPat, I'm going to miss him. This is the man who says he's never watched lollies. This is the man who doesn't watch porn. And I'm going to miss him so much.
The next Taku, is that like a YouTuber?
Yeah, he's a...
God, you
Don't,
are old.
don't do it. Don't get him. Don't get him started on this.
Oh
No,
no.
dude, it's a rabbit hole. He's a reactor to like anime and shit like that. Like, it's a
He also
rabbit
like
hole.
got the entire One Piece community mad at him because he said if you try to power scale One Piece, you're dumb because they use bounties and clout, and that's why One Piece has the best power scaling system. Because it's just clout. It's just clout, and it's so amazing. Like Logan Paul would be a Yonko. It's so good. It's like-
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't keep up with like anime YouTube. I think Joy Boy I watched for a while. Like I really enjoyed his stuff.
Yeah,
And
he's a
he's
friend
kind
of
of
the-
what.
He's a friend of the channel. He's been on a couple times. We love
Oh,
Joe.
for real?
Yeah,
I thought I
played
saw
board games
that.
with
Yeah,
him.
that's all. You played board games with him?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
played
do-
the
One
One
Piece
Piece.
TCG with him. Yeah.
yeah, we
Oh,
played
bro.
the TCG with him all the time. Yeah, good
Yeah,
dude.
he kind
Great
of
dude.
he got me like really like motivated to finish it. I think I was back on board, and then I watched a couple of his theories, and I was like, oh man, like that was around the time I
he's-
think it started.
He's classic.
Making
Him and
tick-
like Tekken as well. Like you can't be like alive today and a One Piece fan without knowing Tekken, right? Like please tell me you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say.
Yeah. I mean that's true. Like I believe I watched him a little bit. It's just like there was so much. I think it was around the time there was all that drama with like the power scalers or whatever, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here, man. It was a weird time. I just watch obscure. I've been watching like King of the Hill retrospectives. I don't.
Shady Durax.
Oh
He said
my
what?
God.
Shady
Shady
Durax.
Durax.
He's the guy who does King of the Hill retrospectives, bro. His
Oh,
are
for
the
real?
best King of the Hill retrospectives. Yeah, bro. I love King of the Hill. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that
Really?
show is amazing. Amazing.
It's
yeah.
That's
a
my
good time,
culture.
bro.
That's literally my culture, y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like-
say. I didn't watch it growing up, but I booted up the first episode like last year, and I saw Whataburger, and I was like, "That's Texas."
Is Whataburger good, Bex? I've never been.
yeah,
I have.
It's really good. I mean,
It's
like
pretty good.
it's like I've had better burgers in my life, but like if like as an everyday option, yeah, it should slap.
It's a solid eye. Like that's definitely when it's 2 a.m.
So you
You
gotta
hungry?
get the sweet and spicy bacon burger because it has like a sweet like a kind of like an Asian zingy kind of sauce with like a little bit and then they got like a spicy mustard and then bacon, 2 patties. You got cheddar, Monterey Jack. I get it on the Texas toast because represent, and that shit
I
slaps.
like to get whenever I get a single like patty burger from Whataburger, it always is dry and everyone says the same thing. But if I get a double or triple, that's like the fucking like gourmet meal of a
Bro.
lifetime.
You gotta
know-
get that. You gotta get that. Was that honey biscuit?
Honey butter
You know what I'm
chicken
talking-
biscuit, brother. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness, this guy knows the truth. You've seen the light.
That's the move. Yes, sir. That's the
There's
move.
also
That's what y'all gotta do.
the barbecue chicken strip sandwich. That's just pretty good too. Like, I mean, the patty melts like the OG, right?
I get
And
the-
Nelly, you're totally on something there, but I'm not gonna lie. Hank didn't deserve Cotton as a dad. That's what he didn't deserve.
I can't fit him in.
No.
The Tojo took my shins.
Oh my
That
God.
man was trash.
Bro,
They were cutting down trees. He was cutting down the Christmas tree by shooting it.
bro. Oh,
He was
shit.
so raw. Was it Hank was born from like a failed assassination attempt on Fidel Castro or something like that. Like, oh,
That
what
is
the hell?
crazy.
I can't let him leave. He's not leaving.
Bro, I just love
I
the
need the land.
Cotton's my guy because he disrespects Peggy, and I love that about him because he's just like Hank's wife. Like he literally just calls her Hank's wife.
Hank's wife, yeah. Hank's wife.
I can't stand Peggy. Like I'm sorry, I just
She-
cannot
bruh.
stand Peggy Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, bro.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie though, when she's acting like she's like the greatest person to speak Spanish ever, and she like, what did she's like, "Como estás?"
Oh man. If I had to tell you what my favorite character is from The Hang of the Hill, the big brother would beat on me faster than butter on toast, Hank.
Oh my god. No,
I'm
it's
sure y'all have seen.
Go ahead.
I was
No,
saying,
you
I'm
first.
sure y'all have seen that debate where it's like in Japan they say that the English dub for King of the Hill is better than the Japanese dub.
Bro, it's so
Watch
crazy
King of the
that there
Hill subbed or
is.
dubbed.
Yeah, there is an
Yeah.
actual like I love that. I've seen clips, but I'm from where I'm from, bro. I gotta it hits different, you know, like to watch the OG. But
I can't see Boomhauer hitting, you know, in Japan. Like I can't see it.
or like Bill's cousin, like the southern, you know, gent kind of like accent. Like I don't know, some of it just kind of wouldn't translate properly. Like I gotta hear Pocket Sand no Jutsu though. That would be
Pocket Sand no Jutsu. Like, and he just gets him in the eye.
Watashi wa, Hank. I'm gonna get him down.
That was way too on point.
No, his voices are like that. They really are like that. It's so crazy.
You
like,
know what?
You missed
need
out
to-
on D&D, Cole, because I do this every week Saturdays, and they don't know
Bro,
what's happening.
I really wanted to get in with y'all, but like I'm so busy. But I know that
I don't blame you.
y'all stream that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to sit in on one. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
watch.
so
I gotta hear his
Saturdays.
voices.
Yeah, Saturdays are streamed on Cody's Twitch, and then we upload the VODs onto the Last Arc YouTube channel, the one that we're all on right now.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
TJ, dude, when she fell out of that plane, the whole time I was like, "Oh, she dead."
Power scaling Peggy Hill is so weird because she lived through the plane.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He
The-
said power scaling.
Nah,
Peggy
you remember
Hill.
when the kids got stuck in big text? It became a mecha anime. It was crazy.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I absolutely love King of the Hill. It's like spiritual, and it was crazy because I know that Cody's favorite anime is Neon Genesis, and that shit you put in the memes channel.
Yeah.
Dude, it is. Join the Discord, everybody. Link in the description. This is one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like a Hank Hill Neon Genesis. It's Propane Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah,
like,
propane Genesis.
That's so tight, bro. You was talking about power
my-
scaling. That's one of my favorite things. Not in like we're actually gonna power scale something, but like when people make up just like these stupid ass dog shit charts. Like I remember somebody made one for like Ed, Ed and Eddie. It was like-
Bro,
I think my favorite power scaler, like to this day, that I can still tolerate watching is either Swagkage or Karthu's Dojo. But Karthu's Dojo is like literally just because he made the "Could Goku survive the coronavirus?" And I was like, what?
that is insane.
I
And
don't think it could.
okay, so Johnny, Rolf, or Ed with 1D, who came out on top? I gotta ask, because Rolf is
You said
him.
with D? I'm looking
Ed-
at it right now.
Ed with 1D, not double D, but like just normal Ed, like the butter toast guy, you know. Like, but Rolf is him, right? Like, so I mean, you
Yeah.
give him like a
Rolf
good.
is voiced by Sean Schemmel. So,
Yeah.
Whoa!
No, it's
so
the
he's not.
it's the other
oh,
Goku.
it's the other
It's the
Ocean.
Yeah,
Ocean
he's
dub
from the
Goku.
Ocean Dub Goku. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad, I get them mixed
Look at
up.
all of us knowing our shit, though.
Bro,
Trust me,
you dare mock
that's
the
like-
son of a shepherd, Cody? Like,
Every time, because people like to, every time they see like some like Goku voiced by something, they'll like put lines in that and be like Goku confirmed for this. Like in Smash Brothers, they saw Sean Schimmel's voice and they were like, "Oh my God, Goku!" But he also voices Lucario. So they just made shit up. I was like,
There was this fan animation on Newgrounds I watched called Brawl Taunts where they tried to do Lucario doing Sean Schemmel. And fun fact about Brawl Taunts, it was animated by Kerbo15, who is the voice actor for Reagan Arataka from Mob Psycho 100.
bro.
Oh, that's
"Are you serious, dude? I love Brawl Taunt. It's insane."
So,
Dead
did
ass,
you
go
guys
look
see-
it up.
Reagan actually, like, Crunchyroll's doing the anime of the year shit, and I just voted earlier today. And Reagan is in the running for the #1 side character of 2023.
He's not beating my boy.
He's the main
not.
character. What you mean?
I might be biased, but he's not beating my boy.
I mean, yeah, it's not fair who they put him up against, but
who did they put him up against? Gojo?
yes.
Fuck yeah, they did. Come on.
Oh yeah.
But again,
Gojo's
he's the
sweet.
main character. He's literally like I don't know, whatever. But Reagan is him, and Mob Psycho season 3, the series finale, was one of the absolute best series finales I think I've ever seen. So
Still
good.
have not seen Mob Psycho.
You
Oh,
got to, bro. I haven't seen the ending of season 3. I fell off, but it's peak. At
did
least
you
season
start
1 and 2.
season 3? Or did you not
I did
get...
start season 3. I got really busy around that time, and I just kind of dropped it and forgot.
highly
For his
highly
last
recommend it.
recording session as Reagan Arataka, he actually recorded himself in the booth, cosplayed as Reagan, and he was doing all the little motions and everything while voice acting it. Like, we don't deserve Kerbo for real. Also, when Super Mario RPG got remastered, he redid the Rawest Forest animation he did for that too, and he hired Rustage to do the rapping part. Even more fun fact, I'm literally tuned in.
You're a Newgrounds OG too.
Yeah,
My
man, I play
man.
dating sims.
What was that dating sim by? I think it was by fucking Game Grumps, dude. It was called Dream Daddy.
Oh,
Dream Daddy.
Yeah, Dream Daddy.
Yeah, Dream Daddy.
Yeah. And the dad dating simulator. That's such a unique concept for a dating sim. I'm not a dating sim guy, but that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I'd play that game. I'd date some daddies.
I gotta drop this on y'all because we brought it up. I didn't get a chance to. S tier for the Ed Netty tier.
Let's go. This is what I've been waiting for. This is it. Yo.
The first 2 I get, I don't understand the third one. In S tier, we've got Ed, Rolf, and Double D.
What?
I don't
Double D.
Yeah,
Actually,
I mean,
when
he is...
loses his hat, he gets rid of
Oh yeah.
No, but
Come
you
on,
also
yeah,
you have to apply the Batman argument. If this guy has prep time,
That's what I was gonna be. I was like,
It's not
really?
even that though, but anytime anyone tries to take that hat away from Double D, it's like he breaks the
You're right.
verse.
I put Johnny
Wait,
over
Sarah?
Double D. Though.
I will
I
be right
gotta
back,
know where
everyone.
Johnny and Sarah is. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Cody. Where's Johnny and Sarah at on there?
Johnny and funny enough, they're both in B tier.
What?
I would put Sarah in A, bro. Sarah is a menace.
I
She's
don't
got
know.
that Ed strength.
Nah, just Johnny
She's
cracking his knuckles in that one episode. That broke the universe, dude. That was like Goku versus Beerus. It was defining. I don't know.
That's so vivid. Ed's strength, Ed with 1D, his strength is so insane.
Dude ate a whole couch. He ate a whole couch one bite.
Couch. I like how his parents, when they grounded him, they just took away his staircase.
That's what I was about to say, bro. I was like, you guys remember his parents just took away the stairs? Yeah, dude. He's like, I'm grounded. Where are your stairs? They took them.
That's how you know it runs in the family, because him and Sarah are built like that, and if his parents are pulling shit like that, you know that they're built like that. It's crazy.
Exactly, bro.
They know he can feed off his couch or any furniture down there. He'll be okay. Yeah. Sarah and Johnny are both D tier though.
That's
I don't
insane.
know. I guess she's not about it, dog.
No,
It's wild. I
that
mean,
is
you gotta
wild,
also
dude.
ask, what are these jawbreakers made of? If Ed, with his superhuman strength, his universe bending strength, can't crack right into one of them,
I think he's just enjoying it, he doesn't want to spoil the ride. They worked so hard to get that quarter.
bro. This is content. This is content right here.
I remember that one episode where they finally get the jawbreakers and they go outside, and I think Rolf has his stampede of something going by, and they end up losing them. And that's the closest I think I've ever come to punching drywall.
You're like,
bro,
fucking jawbreaker.
just let him have it one time. It's like Tom and Jerry, bro. Let him kill him one time.
Just one time, let me get that mouse, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be canon, bro. We can make a multiverse. It's all good.
I misheard Lucas. I thought he said, "Hey yo, let me get that mouth." I was like, "Whoa,
Whoa. Yes. I mean, pause.
Bruh. Bruh.
Paws are for doggy style." Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right, we're muting Cody here.
we're entering the waifu tier list territory.
Oh my god.
Bro, that got. I said something about Big Mom eating my children, bro. Like it got Adam.
Every time I see you say anything about Big Mom, I already know what I'm like, this is about to be out of pocket.
Yes, it is.
Dude, it was wild. It was
I'm a
wild.
Lindland, though, bro. Like I can't help it. That girl's bad.
So I'm afraid to ask because I don't want it to devolve. But so on the waifu tier list, where's Big Mom?
Oh, she
These
got D.
motherfuckers. Everyone, I said S tier, and they're all like D, unanimous D's, dude. I was like,
But wait. So I mean, okay, never mind. I'm not going there. I was about to say
the top of S tier though are the top waifu Makin,
Maki.
because we like Makino, the bartender from Luffy's home village.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
she's the best wife. She's an entrepreneur. She's very supportive. She's a caring mother. Like
A single
that's a
mom.
top wife.
You would put her over Robin?
We did no straw hats.
because they would be easy S tiers. Like top of S.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
And Bello Betty was like right behind her, I believe, right? Like
Yeah, dude, Bello Betty's a baddie.
I'm a baddie.
I'm scrolling Twitter real quick because Rustage made a tweet, and he's just like casually roasted people. Like, I don't know why you quote retweeted me instead of replying. I'm selling you up, dog. And it's like, that's my boy. He's
JJK,
talking
girl
that
is just
shit.
too much. She's fit, yeah.
Oh my god.
Nelly.
Don't get me started.
On JJK girls?
No,
bro.
don't
This
get me
dude's
started.
already-
on JJK.
He just
I'm gonna
was
start go
like
send
literally.
them.
I will go grab like 2 slices of pizza and check my DMs in 10 minutes. If y'all want to cook on like current JJK, I'm fine with that. Like,
I cried. Everyone in the last arc knew I was like, as soon as the leaks drop, I was like freaking.
Are
the
you
fuck
talking about
out.
for the newest chapter?
Yep. Like
all right,
January
message me when y'all
17th.
are good.
Okay,
I
well,
will. I'm gonna check it right now. I think it was when 12:17 a.m. I was like,
when you
yo.
messaged me,
I messaged
that, like-
the whole last lounge because I was like, guys, we rise. It's time.
Is that like right when it dropped?
Yeah, 12:48 a.m. Raw, JJK, Raw, we rise, Raw. I posted a GIF throughout heaven and earth. I alone in the coping one. This is the first time in a long time I've stayed up for leagues.
So-
I can't sleep. I just ran around my neighborhood. OMFG, fuck, what a day to remember. January 17th, the day I came back with internet and JJK blessed me.
You were really going through it last night. You were really feeling something.
Dog, I've been getting washed left and right, being like, Cody, you're coping. There's no absolute way he could ever come back. And I was like, y'all, I'm gonna get a dog collar, I'm gonna get a dog plushie, and I'm gonna get a dog leash, and I'm gonna print all of your faces out and put them on this plushie and dog walk you fuckers on stream when he's back. That's my king. That's my king. And oh my god, like. The big thing that gets it for me is like when Sukuna was talking about Hollow Purple, he's like, oh, he only had to make a binding vow to make it that strong. He does not know about Utahime. He does not know. Him being like, oh, Shoko can only perform it at under half efficiency. Utahime can boost it and she leaves nothing out. My dogs, he's coming. I'm coming. I've came. I'm fucking, there's,
Hold on.
yeah, no. Absolutely. But I mean, I've been on it. I've been fighting left and right on Twitter. Like I've been in the trenches. Like I've been in the trenches. I remember Nelly actually in chat was she was awake and I messaged her and I was like, "What's happening?" And she's like, "It's happening." I was like, she's like, "I don't want to go to work. I just want to make TikToks and be happy all day." And I was like, same girl.
That's
same.
funny as hell. So we're free to like go in on this real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, bro. Like gay. I don't trust gay, bro. Like I really don't. I think they're gonna take his.
Take Utah away. I don't give a fuck anymore. I've lost
They're
too
gonna
much.
take
Higuruma.
Gojo's, his torso, put it on the table. They're gonna put some WD-40, some duct tape on him. They're gonna get him right.
I feel like the way he's writing it is he's trying to write it in a way where he's like, I really don't want to bring him back. And that's why Sukuna's like, oh, well, Shoko couldn't do this because when you perform RCT on another person, it's normally at less than half efficiency. Shoko couldn't do this. But at the same time, when he was talking about taking on the Hollow Purple, he said the first time he launched Hollow Purple, it was above 120%. He must have used a binding vow to increase his his cursed energy somehow. And I was like, yo, Sukuna doesn't know about Utahime. Sukuna doesn't know that Utahime can boast that. Oh man, yes, Nelly, Gorilla Glue, bring him back. Give me that Gorilla Grip boy. Oh
my god.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I want to be there with you. I want to cope too. I just can't. Like,
I cope enough for all of us throughout heaven and earth.
You know what? You can cope at 120% proficiency for all of us.
Now, man, I think he will come back, but I don't think it's going to be like that. I think he'll come back as a curse or something like that. Like he cursed Sukuna, and maybe that was the binding vow. Is like, I don't know, man, because I see what Cody's saying. Like the signs are there that like Gege's doesn't want to bring him back.
The water lilies that were there were meant to symbolize reincarnation back at 236. The way that he was talking to Nanami and Haibara, like I can't. I've been on the train too long. Haibara was the one that died. Yep.
At the airport, yeah.
See, that is the only thing really that was like getting me was they were like, you know, you can go this way and move on, or you can go this way and head back. I'm like, he's got options, like.
Yeah, he's in half.
You can just go back.
Fun fact: Toji was there.
He was in the airport.
Yep, he's in the background. You can see him. He's there chilling. So I mean, congrats, Toji. You're in heaven. I mean, I guess the girlies can rejoice, not me.
Yeah,
fucker.
After whooping his son's ass, setting him right, they let him move on.
Oh, it's like, oh man, Toji's baby boy. Did you all not remember Toji abandoned his wife and kids to go gambling? Like, why? What do you mean he can't? Oh, he named his son Blessing though. Like, okay, he gave him a name. That's like the least you can do as a dad, I guess. Like
a lot of people simp for, you know, guys who maybe don't make the best life choice. I've seen a lot of Sukuna simps as well.
I think Sukuna is because he has that giant fucking mouth on his abs. I'm not even gonna lie with him. Like, that one Sukuna panel where he's like crossing his arms and hands on the hip. Dude, he's so sassy. I love that shit.
That was my favorite panel. Or that's been for a long, because he like literally he's like, why am I upset? Like he's just holding it like this. I was like, bro.
Nelly's getting upset. I'm bad mouthing Toji. I've been on that.
What do you think about the Takaba versus Kinjaku fight, man? That's probably my favorite.
That was funny as hell. Oh,
thank you, dude.
Top 3 fights in the whole series for me. That pulled me out of post Gojo depression.
It's such a weird, like, there's not a lot in anime and like manga where especially like the Gojo thing, to just do that and turn straight back around into like a comedy montage of just like back to back to back to back. And I was like, what's going on? And then for Yuta to just pop out the bush and be like, dude, I'm so tired of this. Like,
that's what, dude, in this chapter when Yuta showed up, all I can think is Takaba coming? Is he gonna try to fucking like comedic duo with Sukuna? Like that would blow my shit, dude. I'd be like, what?
I would have loved to see. I need everybody just to jump in the ring, because at this point, you know, I said it before, they ain't got nobody left, bro. They got dude with the bag on his head. Who, bro? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, he got Nanami's weapon.
The Shiesty Sorcerer. You need to put some respect on Ino's name. Come on.
He ain't. What is he gonna do?
He's the Shiesty Sorcerer. He's the Shiesty Sorcerer. How many people live through Toji?
That's exactly. Like, bro, like these dudes ain't got it. Like,
Toji.
Hikari. I think Hikari. Cody thinks he's already gone, but I think Hikari. Yeah, the guy with the gambling.
How did he die? What do you mean?
Urame, because it said a player had added the new rule, and so a player can add a rule after another player has been taken care of, and I think Urame took care of Hikari, and that was how they got the insurance plan to take off, because Kinjaku
Who got rid of him?
Who got rid of who?
You said somebody got rid of Hikari.
Arame, the ice demon that Hikari was fighting. Are you like? Are we reading the same manga?
Hold up.
They were just fighting, and that's why Hikari's not with Sukuna right now. Like, I think Arame won.
I'm all over the place with it. Yep. But yeah, you might be right.
And I mean, it had to be a new. It had to be a new freaking. It had to be a new player to add the rule, and if Kenjaku was taken care of, but like.
Well, we don't know how many points everyone had, though, man.
That is another good point. I will concede on that. It's just like, if we have to lose anyone to get Gojo back, I'm ready to make those sacrifices. I don't care how much of the fandom hates me. I'm just ready.
Yeah, there's too much shit going on in the culling game, bro. Like, I really need. I stopped trying to keep. I know that like you can keep up with the abilities and the points and everything, but for somebody who's just a casual like me, I'm like, bro. Like, I know we're focusing on like the Sukuna thing now, but bro, we had like 5 fights.
You guys make me feel so big brained because even
dude, I can't even remember people's names.
That's what. Yeah, I was like, who is Urame? What are you talking about? Like,
vexyz was like, hey, can you explain like the end of this arc to me? I don't know what's going on. And I was like, I got you, baby. And he's like, how do you understand this? And
I had to Google Hikari's names, and he's my favorite character. He has my favorite curse energy technique, bro. Like, I was like, I be forgetting them, dude.
You know how I've memorized anybody's name? It's just from The Simps, like, because they'll get the character and they'll talk like Toji. I was like, just because I saw so many Toji edits on the TL, I'm like, I know who he is now. Like, it was but like other people, like they were talking about like the people that came in and grabbed Gojo. They're like ooey or some shit. Wee. I'm like, who are you?
Listen,
who is that?
Mr. Z asked, King of the Hill, what do you think they'll do with Dave on the new season? Do you mean Dale? They'll probably write him out, man. The voice actor died, but he did record like I think like 5 or 6 episodes before he passed. Oh, so, like, we'll get some more Dale Gribble content.
Wee is the. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go. I was gonna bring back
victim.
That's that's Maymay's brother. Okay.
Man,
see, I don't even.
This is a good time to plug that I'm gonna be reading JJK to Vex, and anytime he wants to stop me to ask to explain him anything, I'm gonna go like into super deep depths with him on JJK bedtimes.
You're gonna be the narrator. Nah, I'd win.
Where are you? Oh my gosh. I have this whole freaking copy pasta.
Are you the mitochondria of the cell because you're
bathed in the flames of his adversary, Jogo sat. He had tempted in releasing the King of Curses onto the surrounding city, and it cost him dearly. However, as he burned, he let the pain of his injuries truly set in. The pure and utter torment wrought upon him. This was the first time he ever tasted the bite of such a powerful fire. It was horrifying, agonizing, and such a devastating state. Is this the true potential of flames? Jogo looked down at his hand, fire eating away at it. It hurt immensely, and it was perfect. In the searing pain around him, Jogo didn't see his end. Rather, he saw a reflection of what he could be. The ultimate devourer of which destroys, kills, and eats everything in its path. He had witnessed its potential unlocked, but how far could he push it? Jogo, who was born of fire and lava, how could he not surpass Fraud Kuna? As such revelations crossed his minds, the burning corpse of Jogo began to form a smile. He was seeing it clearly now. All those he wrote off as insurmountable walls, all once barriers, now challenges. Challenges to just see how resilient his fire truly is, and he'd show them. Granted, it would take time. He must deepen his understanding of his own volcanic ability, cultivate his flame, but one day, one soon, he'd show the world a new hell. Jogo, no. Jogo was the name of the curse who saw no room to improve. A foolish curse. Jogo died in the fire, consumed by its heat, and rising out of the ashes, smile on his face, stood a new curse. One that bore the title of true disaster curse. Jogoat, in his flaming form, rises to a new beginning. one unshackled by the pecking order of curses and sorcerers, unchained by fear, only desire. Desire to watch the flames envelop the world and leave it for the curses, the true humans of the earth. He was excited, elated, downright joyous, and above all, Jogoat was ready.
That was beautiful. Jogoat.
Jogoat.
That's my man right there.
Somebody looked like Gojo
Next,
on TikTok.
I'm gonna
and people
monologue.
flooded the-
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say. Next, I'm gonna monologue the Vaporeon pasta.
Let's
No.
go.
Is that the one I'm thinking about? Is that?
Did you know that Vaporeon, for all intents and purposes, is the most?
No.
That's okay.
You don't know. I'm too fucking ready.
I see that. Holy hell! It is okay. I casted that to the back of my memory, bro. Like,
Think about it
that's
every
funny.
day.
So, did y'all want to text Vex and let him know that are we done?
Yeah, we done with the JJK, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna be all like, "Hey, sexy vexy at vexyz, the sexy
twerking legend.
You
twerking
are
legend.
so
Yeah, the twerking. He's rear
sexy,
Chadmiral Vex
please."
with the twerking legend.
He's rear Chadmiral reporting for booty.
Yeah.
Nelly said some baby looked like Gojo on TikTok and people just flooded that woman's video. Bro, JJK brain rot is real. Like,
Lobotomy Kaisen is real.
it's real.
I used that as a hashtag the other day because I got recommended.
Lobotomy
I was like, okay, yeah, lobotomy guys, and I was like, okay, yeah.
You're not on Instagram, right, Lucas?
No, I don't use it.
Man, I don't know why. That is where the heat is at. Like right now, the top memes, like it was TikTok, it's Instagram now. Like I've been sending Cody some heat, bro. Like the lobotomy guys and shit on there is pretty.
I have a profile and shit on there. I
Oh,
just don't
shit.
use it, man.
Yeah. I understand, like I hate having like too much social media. Like I hate having to check like several different apps. I don't even have notifications on for any of it.
Yeah, hear me?
Just-
Mic check.
Yeah,
mic
yeah,
check.
yeah.
All right, what's good? Yeah, I feel you on that,
What
Cole, because I literally just have like Discord, YouTube, and TikTok. Like I said, fuck it to everything else.
That's good. Keep that minimalistic lifestyle.
I literally am brand new. I am a baby to TikTok too. I'm only on it so I can support like y'all Giga Chads in the call right now. Like, but I'm not big into like social media shit anymore.
Yeah. So
Discord's too
mainly-
much for me, like sometimes, because I'm in like 50 fucking servers for promo and stuff, and I'm just like, I can't handle all this. Like,
That's what I always feel, like super appreciative and like gracious whenever I get invited to a Discord server. But like, bro, I can't keep up with all of these, dog. Like, it's so hard. And I'll tell people that too. Like, if there's like some very urgent information, it'd probably be better if you just DM me, because I try to check these, but it's just not happening. Like,
Nelly, I'm not gonna follow you on Insta because those are like my short hair photos on there. That shit's never seen the light of day.
It's on your TikTok.
Nelly, hit me up if you want the link to his SoundCloud, because I got that too.
oh, you got a sound? Do you legit have a SoundCloud?
No.
Oh my god, what's your
Bro.
rap name?
He said no.
Cody almost choked. I just saw it on camera.
Oh my god.
Caught in 4K.
Clip that shit. Oh my god, timestamp right now. What is it? Holy shit. This is gold. Oh.
That's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna use that. I need you to put that on TikTok. I need to use it as like the background music for every single video that I make now. I'm gonna give Cody a shout out.
Oh my God. I won't do it without his permission. I'm sorry. But you brought it up on an earlier Chadmirals. It is in the canon. It's in the whole like.
I have a band. Like me and another member of the Last Arc had a band when we were like early 20s, late teenagers. And I was like, yep, you guys try to find it. And Dill, our mod, was like going hard trying to find it. My wife just immediately posted
My
it.
wife?
Oh,
like,
man.
She heard about it. She was like, nah. Like, threw it
That's
up, dude.
amazing.
I was like, oh, girl, no.
Y'all gotta come back and make a One Piece album.
For real. Bring the band
go
back,
hard.
bro. Bring the band back.
It is coming back. I have to get it set up first. I'm gonna start working on a demo.
That's gonna be fire.
Oh yeah, dude. This is gonna be.
You're gonna make the
It's gonna be
Last Ark theme song. That's gonna be crazy.
Fritz
It's
kind of
gonna be called
did.
We were.
We
Yeah,
were.
Fritz kind of did. Yeah,
No, but yeah,
Fritz
like
kinda
there's a video on the YouTube, and Fritz kind of just went in and like wrote like a. Yeah, I can't even do it justice, bro. But yeah, it's pretty deep. There's some shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is Cody taking a? Oh, I thought you were taking a nap. I was like, oh shit, that chair reclines 180 degrees.
He's like,
Yo.
Yeah, I know. My setup is pretty dope now.
That's
now
crazy.
that I have it all set up, like
Yeah.
I got one of them ergonomic chairs. Yo, what's up, Katie in the chat? Shout out.
Oh,
no.
Katie. What's good?
Yeah.
Is that the bro? I saw those on Amazon. That's so sick.
when I got the so my buddy Corky 101C Jared, he watches me religiously on Twitch. He's like been my day one follower. We went to high school together.
That's
He's
what's
like
up.
one of my best friends ever.
Nice.
He watched me play through all of God of War on the New Game Plus Give Me God of War mode, and in the minute I fucking like cried beating the last boss to get the platinum. I was like, I'm never touching this game again. And for my birthday, he sent me these, and he's like, "You are the God of War." And I was like, "These are heavy. They're heavy."
Yeah,
Like, wow.
that's super sick, dude. That's a great friend to have, man. I've got like Renji's sword on the wall. I can't get that down, but that's probably like actually, you know what?
Oh, there it is.
He said, "You know what?"
You got that. I got it's Kratos'
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, congrats to Katie for the World Fleet, Grand Fleet. We love that.
Yeah, y'all saw that announcement whenever
Yeah.
like Mihawk's voice actor just popped out. I was like straight up floored. I was like, "Ain't no way, dude! That is
Yeah, that's insane.
big
So
ups."
Mihawk's he did what?
For the worst gen reading club, they are now the worst gen Grand Fleet. And yeah, you mentioned Renji, so she's losing it in the chat too.
Oh, yeah.
But,
No, yeah, you're a big Renji fan, yeah.
but yeah, they got Mihawk's voice actor Steven. I'm blanking on his last name, but they literally got, or not his voice actor, actual live action Mihawk to do like
Steven
the
Ward.
yeah, Ward, there you go. And yeah, he's like huge on TikTok, but they got him to do like the actual announcement at the end, which is huge. Like I was literally like I
That
could
is
not
huge.
believe it. Yeah.
That's so sick.
I was like about to
to
shill and be like, "Yo, send me his info so we can collab with it." But yeah, Steven John Ward. He has like one of the cutest, one of the absolute cutest TikToks I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like he has his daughter, and she's like pointing at, and he's like, "Who's this?" He's looking at a Cross Guild poster, and she's like, "Crocodile," and then he's like, "Who's this?" And she's like, "Clown," and then he points to Mihawk, and he's like, "Who's that?" And she goes, "Daddy," and I was
Oh
like, "Bro,
man, that's good.
that's crazy."
I'm gonna have to give him a follow.
I knew it was gonna happen. I literally knew it was gonna happen.
That's what's up, dog. Yeah, the actors for some of them, the One Piece live action are going to be going to MegaCon next month, and I'm like, fuck, that's I think like a 6-hour drive from where I'm at.
Where's it
I'm
gonna
like,
be?
Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, that's a 13-hour drive for me, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, is it? Gosh, like I'm very tempted. I wasn't trying to go to any cons until like the summer, but I'm like,
Yeah, the live action Straw Hats though.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even like when I go to conventions, I don't really talk to like actors or like voice actors. Like I'll go to panels because like it's fun just to hear them talk. But I don't know, like I'm not really into that as much anymore. Just like getting autographs and stuff. Like I think they're cool, but me personally, I think the last one I got was Charles Martinet. Just because I'm like,
sick.
yeah, I was like, it's Mario, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude.
like,
You gotta get it.
You got to.
I
Yeah,
wanna
I
meet
like
the
the
voice actor.
I like the idea
Goated
of
voice actor,
cons.
dude. Goated voice actor.
but I hate people. So you guys are cool. But yeah, I love the idea of a con. It's just not for me. I can't do it. Like,
oh no, dude, I love it.
To you?
Yeah, I completely understand. But see, I'm the opposite. Where like I love meeting people, so I'm just like.
Yeah, I love
if you don't come out to this convention, how will I ever tell you that I'm gonna reach my 1 for all 100%? Kachan, you gotta help me out. We gotta beat this enemy together.
All right,
only if we work together.
Move to Texas with him, right? And then go meet Chris Sabat and spit some of there. Like,
I could never try to do a Chris Sabat impression.
Well, Sunny Straight lives in Texas too, and I think Colleen Click and be like so many like of the Funimation like cast, because like the studio's in Texas. It's like in Dallas Fort Worth area. And, like so many of these people live in Texas. It's just Texas is massive. It's absolutely huge. So
that's it's so big. I couldn't imagine like being one of those voice actors in Texas and just having like all these weebs pull up to you on the street. It'd be like, yo, do you want to hear my All Might?
Like, no. Just like make me sign some shit and go away.
Like, back when I was
will you please call me Young Midoriya? No, sorry, Cody.
Back when I was living in Missouri, everyone at the dispensary knew my TikTok, and they were all got into JJK and One Piece because of me. And they would come up to me after watching the anime. They'd be all like, "Do the thing!" I'd be like, "No, I don't want to." And they'd be like, "Do the thing!" And I was like,
"Yeah,
Fushiguro, if you don't get over here right now, we're gonna lose this battle, and I'm gonna lose my daddy Gojo." And they just fucking.
That's so sick.
I lose it. I love them. Shout out to the dispensary. What is it? Floral Farms. Yeah, I love you guys. They would always. I love.
That's
them.
good that they're putting you on like that, dog.
It's I'm pretty extroverted. I'll be like, yo, dog, I already made a TikTok about this. Look at this.
You would thrive at a con. I love like Kube, and I love going to cons, man. I like dressing up. I like talking to people, seeing other people's costumes. Well, I went to one in Indianapolis, bro. This dude had a Spawn costume, and he had like stilts built into it. He was like fucking 9 foot tall, had the chains coming off of him and everything. Oh, dude, it was insane. Dude went all out.
Here's the thing: is like I've learned that the mid cons, like the ones that are like not like Anime NYC, not that Anime NYC was like a great time. I met a lot of actually met Nelly there. Like we hung out for a little while. That was cool. Like met Erica, different people. Like very very sick. But like it's a lot harder to get into certain things up there. Like you've got to reserve passes and shit. But like the mid ones, like MomoCon, like I think Jacoby, I don't know if he went last year. He normally goes to those too. But that shit is crazy. Like they've got the money, and like they're like we gotta like fill this room, but with something. And so like it's just like towards the end of the day, it's just like complete mayhem because you've got like the rave going on, and then they had like I made a video on it, but they had like. It's not LARPing, but it's like people, and they hand them like foam shit, like swords and shields and shit, and they're like fight each other. And at first, it's supposed to be 1v1s, but like they were like, we got too many people, bro. And it was like 30 on 30 of people just running in. And you've got weeaboos, like these dudes, all they do is watch Dragon Ball Z and Demon Slayer. You handed them a sword, bro. Like, what do you think they're finna do? Like, straight up, they were killing people in there. Like, it was
really good. I almost went to MomoCon in 2017 or 2018,
bro.
Because like almost the entire cast of Steven Universe was there, and I was like, I gotta go tell these motherfuckers I saved my life. And I was like, oh yeah, dude. And I wanted to go so bad, and I'm so sad I didn't because I heard the panel was like fucking fire. But every time I hear any story of MomoCon, it's fucking insane. Bro, like
you gotta pull up next time, bro. Like the people who, because I told that story, and the people who like did the sword thing followed me, which was wild. But like it was, bro, like they had like kids in there, like kids, and they were like, we have to win. They were so ready to do whatever it took to win.
They had the power of God in anime.
They said take down the women and children first. I was like,
holy shit.
That's insane, dude.
And like there was this dude in there, and he was dressed as like Majin Vegeta or something, like Majin Buu, but he was huge, jacked, And he was like, bro, he was killing them. But the one that was like Birkin, it was a guy dressed as Joseph Joestar, and he was super tall. Yeah, he had a javelin, and he was beaming people in the chest.
Dude, so yeah, when I was like 13, my friend's older brother was like, "You guys ever heard of Amped Guard?" And I was like, "What is that?" And he brought us to this park, and it was exactly like what you said. There's a bunch of people with PVC pipes and bamboo rods and fishing poles that they had like put a bunch of duct tape and like pool noodles over and stuff like that. And I remember I got shot in the junk with like an arrow that had like a foot of duct tape around it, and like because this dude just was like pot shotting like it was insane. I had a pole arm. I was sweeping people's feet and like knocking them off the hill. It's actually a shit ton of fun. It was
yeah,
insane.
dude, LARPing is really cool. I've only got the chance to do it once at like a RenCon thing I went to, and like they just had like a small section for it. It's fun, dude. It's fun. You get a little broadsword and stuff. You're just like, oh.
Yeah.
No, I did sword and board, or I did a pole arm. Because like with a sword and board, man, I was undefeated. With the pole arm, it's just so funny to trip dudes. Like it's like sticking a stick in their spoke or something like that. Like, but I literally like made grown men fall to their feet or fall to their knees. Like it was crazy. But I will never forget. Okay, pause. No, but I will never forget getting shot in the junk for like 60 yards out with a big old ball of freaking duct tape. Like that was insane.
That's the kind of like country bullshit, you know, the kind of fun you can't look, bro. If y'all ever just want to go out in the woods and beat the shit out of each other with some PVC pipes, hit me up. I will be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Full fucking, I will dress up in like armor and everything and be like, tonight we ride, boys.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm talking about. Like those mid-level cons, bro. Like they just got the wildest shit, and then you just get experiences like, I don't know why, like the mid-level ones, you got the people asking the craziest questions. Like I was talking about like people pulling up to like Chris Sabat and being like, here's my own. I think somebody did that at the one I went to. It was just some like bullshit convention in Florida, but there was a guy, it was the Charles Martinet booth, and he was like, you want to hear impression? And like he went through like Mario and like Luigi and like everybody. I was like, no, bro, I gotta tell one other con story, man, and I hope Nelly doesn't mind. But we were hanging out at Anime NYC, and like Viz Media had like they were like going around like interviewing people. Like they pulled up as we were hanging out because, you know, I had the Nanami on. She was Gojo, and they were like, oh shit, like good Jujutsu Kaisen cosplay, whatever. And they interviewed us, and they were like, what's your anime hot takes? And I was like, bro, I could not think of anything. So I said, it was something along the lines of like Usopp hit like the sickest no scope of all, or this FaZe Clan ass shot. Like, and I remember saying FaZe Clan ass shot, and like the sickest shot in anime, or like he's underrated as like a sniper. It was just funny because they were like, I think they wanted us to keep it more PG. And it was just like the most degenerate shit. Like I really don't think they expected it. They definitely did not post that. Like,
oh my god. I wanna, bro, that's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know, like if people ask me some shit like that, I couldn't keep it together. I don't know if I could be PG for that. I could barely be PG for these streams, but
it's so hard. You're asking for like my unfiltered opinion, brother. Like, bro, ain't no way I was cooking up some PG shit. Like,
I'm a grown ass man. Like what the like I don't know.
I want to go to one just to walk up to that mic and be like, so does Usopp fuck? Like, I want to know, bro. Like, he looks like he fucks.
He said, what that nose do? Like, no.
Yeah, what's that nose do?
Oh my god.
It's dead quiet in there. Everybody's looking at you. Like the silence is deafening. Yo, does Usopp fuck?
Exactly. But I would do the hand motions too. Like, does he fuck?
Yo, he macked that girl in the live action, brother. Like,
I gotta know.
He seemed like he was in a hurry to get the F out of there. Like, I'm just saying, like.
Oda, he's sitting up there with his little fish head on, sweating like, oh shit.
I know. They know Usopp fucks.
Oh my
Like,
god.
nah. I think did he say like somebody asked something like that about like the Straw Hats romance, and then he was like,
Wait,
they
I'm sorry.
love adventure.
Yeah, he's like, they love it. He did
bro.
confirm that Luffy's member can stretch.
Oh yeah,
56
yeah. Oh,
Gomu
yeah.
Gomus, yeah.
Yeah, 56 Gumu Gumus, however long that is, that's how long it can stretch.
The
Dude, I
most
think it's
out-of-pocket
hilarious that Katie's talking about fanfics for that. Ain't your boy Kaku? Like, I'm sorry. I saw that TikTok where you're just like, bro, that is hilarious.
When I'm doing that bikini stream, I'm supposed to read One Piece fanfics, and I've been trying to come up with like the most out-of-pocket words to say for like things, I guess. Like, what was the one I kept telling you, Vex, that I was gonna say instead of Dick?
I think I
was like-
repressed it. Oh,
No, it was like shaboing the doing or something like that. Like,
You should replace
Yeah,
it the same way SSJ9K did, and he's like, "Hey yo, why are you trying to grab on my dende?"
Luffy extended his dende. Like, you can call me Little Green.
Man,
Bro,
I'm honestly
stop.
surprised he hasn't made any moves with that.
Katie, you mean when
Like-
he's big chunky? Yeah, that was my boy.
Yeah.
Time skip Usopp when he was big chunk.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
rocking
yeah.
that belly.
You're talking about like right after the time skip.
before
Like,
he
right
like
before it.
before he
Yeah.
chatted up when he was just like like big mad large with Heraclesen. Like yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that boy wide, man. I'm hoping that if the live action ever gets that far, the guy that plays Usopp just gets like dumbass jacked.
Dude, I think he will.
He's
I
kind of
bet he
already a
will.
little bit too jacked for Usopp, like kind of already as is. But yeah, I need him to get like Dwayne the Rock freaking Johnson.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
jacked.
he's gonna- yeah. He's gonna come in with a WWE intro.
Bro,
The
you, see,
Slacker King, King. Like,
you just see his Usopp's eyebrow raise up. Like, bro.
Yeah, every time he's supposed to be a coward, but he just looks like The Rock, and he just, I think we should run. I would love that shit, bro. And y'all think
boys.
that?
Oh, sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go.
Oh,
no,
I
you're
was. I would. Do y'all think the live action is like? I'm gonna be honest, really. I really can't see it like going all the way. Like, I think it's a good time, but even if they cut a lot of stuff out, man, like I can't see them.
Right now, they're
Yeah.
developing 6 seasons, so up to the time skip, but they're hoping for 12. But I think they're planning like on doing at least 6. Which, if they have to end it early, I think the time skip is a good place to end
They
it.
said they have
Yeah.
plans for 6 to 8. That doesn't actually mean that they're in development, though. But they, if they were smart,
They
they'd get ahead
have
of the
outlines
game.
for
Yeah.
6 of them. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
they definitely get
honestly,
ahead of it.
it's gonna be like, especially after seeing what we got in season 1. Like, I don't know how they're gonna do post time skip. If they just get to Marineford and call it there, I'd be happy with that. And that's still a stretch in my opinion. But Fishman Island gonna go crazy with all them practical effects they're gonna be playing. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting topic, but I think Lucas is about to go dip, right?
Yeah, I got some family stuff going on, so I have to bounce. But you guys have a good time on the rest of the podcast. I love you all, Cody. I'm so glad you're back, brother. I missed you. Nicole, thank you for coming on, big dog. It's been a blast, dude. We gotta get you on again when
Hell
I can
yeah.
stay the full time. vexyz, it's as good as always, and for the lovely chat, Nelly. Thank you for stopping out tonight. I know it's late as fuck for you right now. Jeez, girl. But yeah, everybody have a good night.
It's like
All right,
2
be
in the
blessed,
morning
brother.
for you, right,
Yep.
Nelly? Like, but yeah, take it easy. Now that he's gone, we can talk about Freerin. Like, no, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro. And Naruto and shit like that. No, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Because yeah, Cody, you said something in the comments. You were talking about how. Well, I can't say what it was in reference to, but like how they didn't know back then how we were gonna beat Madara, and I remember like thinking that, but at the same time, I'm like, this boy done met Jesus Christ. He got the talk no jutsu. Like,
I was reading week to week and also watching Sawyer 7 Image for Neverworld. I was watching all of the big reactors and like very active in the Naruto community. And I remember every single person saying, Madara can't lose. And he didn't. Madara had to literally get taken out of the story to be replaced with someone else to end the series. Like,
I thought it was funny. Yeah, that I think Kishimoto even said like, I don't know how he's gonna
he did
beat him.
That is
Yeah, I was never convinced that like Madara was gonna win. Can't say like my full thought because of what it's in reference to, because spoilers, but like yeah, I thought in another vein, like I thought it was funny how that's how he lost. It was like they just pulled this girl out of nowhere.
Dude, I remember the chapter where everyone thought we're like, oh yeah, there's no way they can beat him. And it was when Madara got Rinne re-tensei'd and he took on the tailed beast, soloed the tailed fucking beast. Like,
oh, he was
that was some wild ass shit. I was like, this isn't real. You're not a real person. Get the fuck out of here. I
remember specifically talking to one of my friends. I think it was like my freshman year of college. I was like, how are they gonna beat this guy? Like, I don't know how. Like, I knew that they would find a way, but like they really didn't.
Even like when Bleach was coming out and Yuhawaha, like everyone was like, okay, he literally just beat the guy who can write the manga. How the fuck are we gonna win? You're like, in shonen anime and manga, there's always like, I'm just so like eventually there's going to be a way that they're going to have this planned out. And the fact that Gege Akutame has come out and said multiple times, I know how I'm ending this. I know how I'm ending this. I know. And like, I'm like, all right, big dog, because every other mangaka I've seen has written themselves in a corner and been like, yikes. But Gege's like, trust. And I'm like, Gege, you were the last person I fucking trust, Gege, but I'll trust you.
Because Gege has been very coy with their statements about it. Like, you know, like you said, I know how I'm going to end it, and just things about Sukuna. And I'm not going to spoil anything, Vex.
I'm chill. Yeah, like, don't worry. I'm just vibing in the chat.
Yeah. With, like I said, with Kishimoto, he was like, bro, I don't know. And then I think Kubo, I can't even fully, like, blame him for that, because I know that was...
Viz rushed him.
Because he was...
Viz fucked him. Yeah, he was... really hard.
Yeah, he was sick, and yeah, Shonen Jump just was like, get over it, dude. I actually stopped. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how Bleach ends.
Well, you should watch.
You didn't spoil anything
because no,
yeah.
But it actually what's really cool about 1000 Year Blood War arc, the anime, Kubo has come out and said that the animation team has actually come out to reach out to him to help storyboard a lot of the episodes and the other shit he wanted to do with this, and that's really cool. Like, I felt so much was robbed because reading Bleach week to week and just hearing like, okay, we only got a year left. What do you mean we have 3 months left? What's going on? What? And then it was like, Bankai dead, Bankai dead, Bankai dead. And I was like, stop, too fast.
I remember I was getting pissed off because I was like, Ichigo is just getting like everything, like he's got every ability, and then he finally meets like the God's Guard or whatever that they've been hyping up for a long time. They get folded, and it just, like you said, like everything's happening at the speed of light, and I'm like, this isn't interesting. Like I kind of fell off with it, but a lot of people have been saying that, like you said, the anime is doing it like a lot of justice. So
I'm very thankful, and I will forever sing their praises for letting Kubo get to tell the story he's wanted to. Because I mean, as a longtime Bleach fan and someone who got told, the anime's never coming back. It ended for a reason, dipshit. I fucking literally, I was like, dog, I get to eat my cake. I'm eating, bitch. Shut the fuck
up. I remember a lot of people, the Bleach Hell arc need what?
Yes, that is. So there is a Hell arc that so when 1000 Year Blood War arc had first debuted in the anime, Tite Kubo actually came back and drew like a 40-page chapter for an introduction to a new arc of Bleach, and it's so good. And he's like, I'll come back to it when I'm ready to. So I think once the 1000 Year Blood War arc ends in the anime, we will be getting another new manga anime arc for Bleach, which is insane to say, but I'm very excited. Like,
I thought he
Bleach
was
fans
doing
be-
Burn the Witch now.
He already finished that, I'm pretty sure. And
That's done. What the fuck?
Yeah, spoilers, but it's like English. It's like American Bleach. Like, it takes place in America. It's super good. You should watch it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get to that. I've heard like fantastic things, but I don't know anything other than it's Kubo. But I'll get back around to. I had a thought about all this. Yeah, how did you feel about how did you feel about Ichigo being like just a cocktail of every single thing?
I loved it. I thought it set Aizen up as one of the most Machiavellian villains ever, and through being not wanting to do anything except be a good person really like resonated with me. Like, Ichigo's not trying to be king of the Soul Reapers. He's not trying to like be the best Hollow or whatever he is. He's literally just a guy who says, these are my friends. I want to protect and save as many people as I can. And
Yeah,
like, no matter what adversity or strife has come through his life, he's risen above it, and it doesn't matter what his background was. You could take all that away from Ichigo, and I still think he'd be the same person, same character, and he'd still have those same morals. So, like, the fact he had everything, I thought that was really cool, and the way they foreshadowed it all the way back from the very first encounter with the Hollow Ichigo was insane. Like, Kubo had planned it, and it's like, yeah, it's a little gimmicky to give him everything, but it's like, that's your main character. Let him be a little light.
Yeah.
Like, Goku got Super Saiyan million. Like, I would.
bro, we don't even talk about that. Like, we don't even talk about that, bro.
He said, nah.
I got caught up with the manga for Super, and when I tell y'all, like, at first I was mad at how stupid it was, and then after a while, I'm like, this is actually so stupid. It's good. Like, it's funny.
Toyo Taro, actually, the new artist for Dragon Ball, is the original author of Dragon Ball AF, which had the story of Zykor, and like, I've been begging Toyo. Yeah.
Is that the one where is that the guy that was born because
West Supreme Kai took his Goku's DNA and wanted to have a godchild that was half god, half Saiyan?
Well, you gotta explain how they got his DNA.
They took it from Namek after his encounter with Frieza.
I thought it was maybe I'm thinking of a different fiction, but there was one where it was like a god pretends to be Chi-Chi.
Oh,
and
whoa, dude.
That's the story I got told, and I was like, this is crazy. So
that's
like
hilarious.
Goku's illegitimate son. Yeah, dude, Dragon Ball fictions are just like the craziest thing you'll get into. And like Toyotaro, like, I'm not like shitting on him, but you know, I'm not the biggest fan of like where Super went, and sometimes that shit does get funny. Are y'all caught up, or do you care at all about like the manga for Super?
I know a good bit about what's going on. I really don't care though, like, at all.
I just got for the granola arc. I thought it was the best shit in the world, because it's like they were like, oh shit, like all these things that we used to have to do to make stuff happen takes too much time. So there's Dragon Balls on this planet because there's a Namekian here, but you only need 2 Dragon Balls to make a wish. And this guy like literally like he learns about the Dragon Balls, like Granola learns about him like that day, and he's like, I want to be the greatest fighter of all time or whatever in the universe. And he just happens to live with the Namekian who has one of them. And then he's like, damn, I wonder where the other one's at. And he turns the TV on, and they're talking about how they found the other one. Like, on the news. He's like, shit. Like, so he goes and gets
speed ran like summoning the dragon.
Yeah, exactly. He gets it and then wishes for it, and then it's like he's technically the best fighter, but like he doesn't know how to fight. So it's like he's got, I guess, like the ability to be it, but he's not it. So like he just gets destroyed. But the greatest moment is like, did you watch Resurrection F?
Yeah, I've seen everything that like as far as like but I didn't like read any of what's going on. I know
I
Cody's
saw that
in
in theaters.
I
saw
know
that.
Cody's into it.
Yeah.
Like, but I've seen everything there is
so-
that's possible to see with as far as Dragon Ball anything. But I have not read any of like. But my roommate that I used to live with before I moved has definitely told me all about the granola arc, and I was laughing the whole time. I was just like, wait, is this for real? Is this
like,
actually real? Like,
it's so, bro. When I told my friends about, you said what?
No, you go. I'm good.
I was just saying like, yeah, it's like, because Frieza states in Resurrection F like, yeah, I trained for like 3 days. And I caught up to Goku.
Yeah, it's like a week,
and,
like maybe, like it's a hard week, you know. Like,
they pull this stupid shit in the granola arc where they're like, he went into like a sub-dimension, like the hyperbolic time chamber type thing, and he trained for like 6 months, and now he's just like unconceivably strong. Like you can't like he comes in at the end, he one-shots Goku, Vegeta. One-shots the main villain, and he's just like, y'all are not shit, and like flies away. He wasn't there before that. He wasn't even mentioned. Well, I guess he was because like the heaters or whatever, but like he wasn't there. Like he just pulled up, one-shotted everybody, did a little Fortnite emote on them, and dips. Like that was it. I was like, who is this dude? Like, if this was the Frieza saga back in DBZ, he would have killed y'all. Like he doesn't care anymore. But shit like that, and then you got Goku in the Moro arc. Like he gets like he's doing like they did in, well, oh yeah, you did watch Naruto. That was Lucas who hasn't seen it, but he gets what is the, I can't even remember, what is it called, the Susanoo or whatever,
Susanoo.
Yeah, he gets like that shit with Ultra Instinct, and then fights the Earth because Moro like becomes the Earth, and it's like, I'm like, bro, like we gotta just stop for a while. Like just no more Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just sit down.
Nah, what we gotta do is make them all kids again, right? Like,
oh my god, oh my god. See, I've got some mutuals who are very like, you know, they're like, oh, it's capturing the essence of Dragon Ball and the fun and everything, and like they really had me convinced. Like, I'm dumb, bro. Like I because I was really hating on it. I'm like,
you got gaslit into that is crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking on it for like a month. I was like, maybe I should give this a chance, and because I'll be honest, like the animation for it like really does look great, but nah, it's just, come on, bro, they're milking it. You know what this is? Like everybody's a chibi. The charm of Dragon Ball was that we're going on like this grand adventure, and Goku, like he may be strong, but like he's not the strongest.
Dragon Ball fans are anymore. Deadass. No. Dragon Ball fans are all power scalers who only want to see big fights, and Toyotaro understood that, and he took the adventure out of Dragon Ball, which is why he dumbed it down to 2 Dragon Balls, so that way we could get to the fight. Like, Toyotaro does not care about telling a story. He wants to make Gohan great again. He wants to make Vegeta at the top dog so Goku has a goal to fight again. He brought Broly back so that they had a Saiyan who loves to fight. Like, he doesn't care about story. It's just big fights. And like, I think going into Dragon Ball now, realizing that, because he's just trying to appease the fans who only want to see big fights. I mean, I have respect to him for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's kind of like good to know your audience to a degree, but you also have to like, there's a little bit of like treading on the source material and things like that I think that it's I don't know, it's like that kind of like is nothing sacred kind of vibe, you know. I don't know, I get it.
It's why Beast Gohan resembles Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's transformation during the Cell arc so much, is because they're trying to capture off of that nostalgia and bring the characters back to that fourfold so that we can have them be in fights again. They're literally just trying to make an anime just for power scaling.
I mean, just focus more on the video games, I feel like where people could be in the fights themselves, because that's been like a huge thing as far as Dragon Ball, right? Like,
you'd have to think and actually like compete and actually do something. Nobody wants to play fighters with me. Like nobody wants.
See, my whole thing is like, you know, Goku he's up there, right? Like he's too strong to fight most people. And I don't know if you guys have read that one shot about like the guy who gets reincarnated as Yamcha, but like that is so interesting to me because it's like he understands like I'm not gonna be the greatest fighter, but I can be better. And just seeing that, like seeing him adapt, fight, like the stakes are there. Like Goku's story has been told. Like I like he's cool. I'm not interested in seeing any more of him. Like when Toriyama was thinking about handing the story off to Gohan, I think that would have been a great move, you know. But I really think if we just focused on some of the minor characters and their stories and like the world of Dragon Ball, I think that'd be infinitely more interesting than watching Goku pummel the earth. Like,
I agree with you, but like I mean, like the loud minority says we want more fights. Stop trying to tell a story. And I mean, like the biggest gripe right now is that we're rehashing all of the movies in the manga, which just stopped. Like, how many months was it, Cole, that we were just redoing Dragon Ball Superhero? Like,
I stopped reading when they did that. I was like, you are a guy. I literally called my friend about this yesterday. I was like, bro, they tried to waste my time a third time with this. Why are we telling the same thing? Like, I was so mad. And like they try to do things where they changed up a little bit in the manga, like when Roshi fought Jiren that little bit in the Tournament of Power. That was insane, but I liked it because it was so, once again, like it's so stupid, it's like entertaining, but like also that whole, I don't know, I liked it. I liked his little philosophy of like, I've got one more lesson to teach you. And he kind of does do that little, you know, Taoism thing, kind of like Hell's Paradise, like shows him a little bit of how to get into Ultra Instinct. And I think that would have been a great place for Roshi to die for good, honestly. Like, that would have really sank that lesson in. But of course, it's Dragon Ball, nobody dies for good, you know. But I would like to see that, like with Superhero, it's like you're saying, like, you know, that movie got so much shit because it's not Goku, it's not Vegeta, it's side characters, you know, like Gohan, Piccolo. I was really hoping we'd see more of Goten and Trunks, but they were, you know, just kind of there.
It's all just nostalgia grab, though. Once you like look at it and you realize that he's just grabbing, like, oh man, you remember the fusion dance? Man, you remember Namekians? Man, you remember the androids? Man, you remember Cell? Like, it's like, come on.
I remember.
Can you not? Yeah, they're just member berries for real.
The member berries, yeah. No, but I just, yeah, like honestly, I'd rather that it would just kind of like die off and just become something like, I don't know, and maybe that's what they're trying to do, is literally a full rebrand with whatever it's called. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Daima.
But yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's like enough of a distinction in my, like, there it's because is it supposed to be like a full, like it's supposed to be a continuation, right? Or
no,
is this like
it's like its own thing. It's like an 8-episode miniseries from my understanding. It's not, it's just like a little,
yeah, I don't see a problem with it. You know, if as long as it's like an alternate, like, but if it was like meant to actually be like canon continuation and shit like that, I'm like, yo, just stop. Just stop. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, that was the thing that like sent me into like hyper drive soy boy rage, was just like I was like, you're doing GT again. Like, what? Don't do that. Like, they took the, I was like, they took the worst part of GT, which was like turning Goku back into a kid, and just like amplifying that everybody's a kid now.
But in Japan, they love that shit. Like, Dokkan sales and Dragon Ball Legends sales speak for themselves. You can't deny it. You can't. Yeah. Like, every time they release a Kid Goku, like, that shit is the #1 on JP, and like and #1 global even. Like, it's crazy. People love Kid Goku for some reason. And the units aren't even that good. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whoever said Kid Goku fucking slapped on release, you're smoking crack.
I can't get in. I'm so afraid to get into that game because I've seen what it does to people. I've seen what it does to them.
Don't.
He said,
It's not worth
"Don't." He was over here talking
Yeah.
about nobody wants to play fighting games with me, and then he's like, "Don't."
Dokkan is not a fighting game. Dokkan is a gacha game, and I've
Dude,
been
yeah.
playing since year 2, and it's not worth it. You could just play anything else. Invest your time into like reading a book. I don't know.
Reading, yeah. For real, dude. Like I've seen that's up there with like Genshin Impact levels of like time and money for a lot of folks, man. Like it's it's dangerous.
People put a career on that. Like people are making a shit ton of money on like Twitch.
Nanogenics, Detroit GT, Koresh. I love them. Like I'm in the Dokkan sphere. I love that shit. But like, don't
Real.
get into Dokkan. It's a money sink, and like, I think I've put like at least $2,000 into my account, just like casually playing for like almost 10 years. Like
I can't say much because the amount of money that I spent
put
on
way
Magic
more
the
into
Gathering.
League.
Yeah, for me, the amount of money that I spent into Magic the Gathering is probably about like 10K. Like, but I collected on all of that. Like, I made bank like in the card stock market. Like,
I just got all the Doctor Who sets.
oh my god, I play online now because I just don't have space where I'm at after the move, and I didn't want to carry it all with me, so I just like offloaded that shit at an LGS and gave some of it to my old roommate. I was like, here you go. Have fun with all that. That's like a couple $1,000s right there.
Jesus.
Like,
yeah.
And
I feel that.
I don't buy like actual paper cards anymore, but damn, bro. Like, yeah, the Doctor Who shit goes so hard. Like it is some of the best precons that have ever been put out. Like the 40K stuff was also really good.
Yeah, that's the thing was I bought some of the Lord of the Rings precon. Like I got the Hosts of Mordor and I got Friends and Fellowship. Because I only recently got into all this, and like they're decent precons, but it wasn't, you know, like you still got to upgrade your shit.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings stuff has like really good. Check you out, bro.
Man,
the Lord of the Rings stuff had really good staples, but like they weren't as well constructed decks in my opinion. But the fact that the Doctor Who stuff focused on plane chase, which is like absolutely the most fun way to play Commander, it's so crazy. I know Ninja's going crazy in the chat right now because he's a big Magic the Gathering fan as well. Like,
for real. Yeah, I've been playing with a lot of OGs up at my my local shop, and like, yeah, bro, it's like they're kind of like you, where they drop like the mad bank. They've got so many decks, like they got a deck for everything for like every occasion.
I had one of those like Stanley like 12 compartment like toolboxes where I could carry around like straight up like 10 fucking EDH decks, like double sleeved with like a shit ton of dice and like stuff like that. But I got rid of all paper. I don't have shit for MTG anymore. I just do it all online. But put some of your decks on Architect. We got a play group and we just play online, and you can load some stuff into Cockatrice or Untap, and I'll run the fade, bro.
I got down for it.
I got some CEDH decks and I got some lower power stuff, but yeah, I could talk about Magic forever, bro.
For real. It was honestly the Godzilla cards that got me into it.
That's the set. Yeah, that's the set that made me quit on paper. I was like, no more.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like as soon as Ikoria came out, I was just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't need all this. Like, and then they did Transformers and like The Walking Dead was what really was what I was contemplating. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And then
I've been hearing from a lot of people, like all the crossovers are like, it's not like a lot of people aren't feeling it.
Some of them, like the Doctor Who crossover, was really, really well done. And I'm not a 40K fan, but like the Warhammer decks are actually like some of the best precons that have ever been released. So like they really stepped up their game. But at first, especially with like all the secret layer shit they were doing, I was like, no, this is not it. This is absolutely not it, bro. Like I couldn't.
Bro, I'm a degenerate, so when you put Ryu and Ken and Godzilla on some cards, like I'm gonna be there. Like they put the battle bus. I got the battle bus over there. Like all that dumb shit. I was like 100% signed. That is what got me into it. I was like, this is so silly. Like I cannot wait to put this on the field. But
yeah, that Mothra card, I lost to it so much in standard. I was just like, yeah, fuck all this, dude. I can't. I cannot.
The Ghidorah card with what is it? What is that ability? It's like a mutation or something like that.
I hate mutate. I can't stand mutate as a mechanic.
My
it's
God.
bro.
this dude played Ghidorah and he got it off because we were playing like a 4-person commander, and like, oh my god, his turn took like 20 minutes. He was just, he had so many triggers and shit from that music. I was like, I don't even want to play it no more.
I can't with like that's like I really started to fall off. I don't know anything about 40k except for the fact that if orcs believe that if you paint a vehicle red it goes faster, and because they believe that, it does.
Yeah, it's I don't know 4K either, but my brother's he's very big into it, and it's like, yeah, they love the orcs just because whatever they believe happens, but they're too stupid to like realize their ability.
That's hilarious.
So they'll be like, this machine gun can shoot rockets now, and then it just does. Like, I was like, that's the kind of manifesting we need to bring back Gojo, man. Like,
oh my god. Cody's been on it, dude. He's been campaigning for months. Like, no,
I like that.
Heaven and earth.
I like that video of those dudes from Africa that are like, Gojo, we love you. Like, they hold up the sign and everything. That shit.
He made front page in the National Japan News. Like, he's coming back.
Bro, so the day that that chapter dropped, I remember I went out to eat with some friends, and like this waitress had like her little pocketbook thing, and it had like a Gojo sticker on it, and I was like, and then hold up.
I cried. I was super sad.
Hey
Vex, how you doing?
I'm good.
Back.
So do you actually like have like an army in 40k?
No, I got rid of my army in 40k. I used to play with my friends back at his summer house, and he would play Tau. My other friend Joe would play orcs, and I would play Space Marines. I fucking love Space Marines.
That shit's so expensive though, right? Like, it's like actually like $1,000 for like a good, like a competitive army or some shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that. We played at my friend's lake house. I didn't buy figures. We went to my friend's lake house.
Oh yeah, okay. So you had the plug. Like that makes a lot more sense.
I got to
like,
play 40k. I didn't buy that shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this dude had like a rolling like suitcase that was like, and we're talking like fancy, like, and this dude pulled up to the LGS while I was like running the ones with some dude in CEDH once, like and like he pulled up and he started busting out this shit, and he's just like, how much will you, he started throwing it on the counter, and the dude behind the counter was losing his mind, and he's like, dude, this is like a $300 piece and it's in mint. He's like, yeah, I painted it myself. He's like I used that color right there. He points to the wall, and this guy's like, dude, the line, and he, like, I don't know, it was absolutely crazy. And this dude walked out with like he's like I don't have enough money in the store right now, you know. Like it was crazy.
Painting figures is fun. It's a lot of it's a fun pastime, and we would like all 6 of us would all get together at that place, like just chill at like the summertime. We'd go swimming, we'd come back inside, we'd paint, and then we'd play 40k for like 9 to 10 hours. Like, that shit takes a while too. Like,
yeah, I remember
like, the table and setup, like it was like this table that like dropped in, so like he had like mountains and like actual structures and shit. It was like a 3D like fucking map that we would play 40k on. It's some of the most fun I ever had. I told you,
they have like,
this guy was rich.
They have like those really fancy tables that drop in, and they have like LEDs like wired into them and shit like that, so you could get like the full like cinematic effect and shit like that. Dude, it's crazy.
That's so wild.
That's when you know you made it. You know, you know what I mean? Like, that is crazy.
And there's me getting ready to run D&D on my dry erase mat with pop tabs and fucking regular as die. Like, all right, guys, time for me to DM.
It's like you get like an upside down red solo cup, and you put this little like quarter on top of it. Like, yeah, that's how you know that guy's flying right now. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's
I need
real.
more like nerds and weeaboos to become millionaires and just build crazy shit like that. Like, you better believe, bro, if I had all that money, I'm building the 1,000 Sunny and we all going for a ride. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, we're gonna build some dumbass shit, dude. I knew this person that they built like the command deck of the Enterprise in their house, like functioning doors and everything. I was
That's
like,
insane. Dude, have you seen that video? I think it was the Pirate Diaries who went over like Otis house. Dude, he's got some crazy shit in there.
oh yeah, he's got like the T-1000 or whatever from Terminator.
Yeah.
I don't even mind that, but in Oda's bathroom, he has 2 rubber ducks that represent the Blues Brothers. And I was like, how are y'all not freaking out that Oda knows what Blues Brothers is? Oda's Japanese. How does he know John Belushi?
Bro, I feel like Oda knows everything, dog. Like, this is like super niche, but well, maybe not super niche, but what is it? Graham Hancock, I believe. I was talking to Nelly about this one time, but he does like the I guess you could say like pseudo historical or like archaeological books and everything. But I was listening to some of his shit, and I was like, this is One Piece.
No, yeah, for real. No, it's crazy too, because we were talking about this in the Discord. There's like some like ancient civilizations that are just now being like unearthed and shit like that. Like, and we're like, yo, Oda wrote this like 20 years ago. What the like,
Exactly.
this is crazy. And like like literally we're just now figuring out about like these things.
Bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna find Joy Boy down there straight up. We're gonna find the big straw hat. We're like, wait a minute, this is One Piece.
I feel like Nelly's nodding off because it's like 3 in the freaking morning for her right now, and then every single time we mention Gojo or Graham Hancock,
we're on a mission from God. Shout out to Nasty Ninja. He fucking knows Blues Brothers. Let's go.
Yeah. I swear, yeah, but I really do. Like, I'm so scared, like, the more that I read One Piece and just learn about things, because I'm like, I feel like the One Piece, like, Oda's just gonna, like, be there, and he's gonna start, like, a real-world revolution, or he's gonna, like, drop, like, actual government secrets. like, it's gonna be way bigger than like you could imagine. I'm like, I don't know, bro. He's cooking a little too hard. He's saying a little bit too much. I know the FBI got him on a list for sure.
Bruh. It's crazy. I was want to say some unhinged shit, but I don't know. We're out of pocket, but I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, Oda. It's absolutely insane, because sometimes I'll be thinking about stuff and it's like there's no way this goes that deep, and like I don't like especially because like I got a theory I'm cooking up right now involving specifically Pluto, and like when he started writing the story, Pluto was still a planet, and then at a certain point Pluto did not become a planet and stuff like that. And I'm just like, no, but there's no way that he like knew that Pluto wasn't actually a planet before scientists declared it wasn't a planet, right? Like I don't know, like he
did.
Yeah, there's I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
He's not from this world, bro. He's a time traveler. Like, it's got to be one of them, because there was a part in that Graham Hancock book where they were talking about like it really did like go in with like the sun god Nika bullshit with like the rubber people and everything, and it was just so bar for bar like the rubber god, and I'm like, I backed it up. I was like, wait a minute, bro. You're saying a little bit too much. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like there really isn't like another story or like anime like One Piece. That's why like when you get caught up with it, I don't know, it feels like the worst thing, because you're like, I can't watch anything else now. Like nothing is gonna make me feel like this. Like I really did just drop anime for like a while. Once I got caught up with the manga, I was like, what
actually
is that,
did
bro?
too. Yeah, I really did too. I was like super in. I was watching like 35 isekais a season and was like all into like all this other shit. And I was like, man, do I actually like slice of life now? And then I caught up on One Piece and I was just like, I don't need any of that.
Like, it really does feel like all these other shows, like it's like you're not getting the full meal, but with like One Piece, it's like you went to a 5-star Chinese buffet, bro. Like you're so full, like you don't need shit else. Like you just think about that for a while afterwards. Like right now, like I'm just banging out anime left, right, and center, with like the little bit of time I got. But like with One Piece, I was like, Like you just sit, like you read that final chapter and you sit back in your chair and you're like, shit. Even with I won't spoil anything because I don't know who's all caught up, but like 1104, I read that like right before we came on here.
We absolutely are.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so then I will spoil that.
He's like, let's spoil the shit out of that. Warning in the chat. I think everyone in the chat's probably read it though by now.
Yeah, like Kuma did. That was. I really want when they animate this that to put like Luffy's punch on Sabaody.
Oh, that's exactly what I asked as soon as I read it, because some people are, you know, into spoilers and shit like that, but I wait for like at least TCB. I'd rather wait for officials, but not the world we live in as creators, you know. So like but like as soon as I read it, like, and because TCB dropped, like moments later, I literally like hopped into the VC and was just like, yo, did that beat Charlos's punch? And everyone was like, yes. And like I think it might be recency bias, but nah, it was really satisfying, dude. It was very, very satisfying.
Yeah, that shit went different. Like, cause Saturn's up there, he's talking so much shit. I'm like, oh my god, dude, please let me feel this in my soul. Like,
no, that's what like somebody was asking me when we were doing the stream of Liberation, and it was like during like a break week or like a double break week or some shit like that. And they're like, yo, Vex, what do you need from the next chapter? I was like, I need this punch to hit. And I don't just mean like to make contact. I need it to hit, bro. I need that to breathe. And
go ahead.
No, it's just like that. Like it hit. It absolutely like was crazy impactful. But I don't know, man. Like for me, there's a lot of punches that it's got to beat, and I think it beat like the Bellamy one tap, but I don't know if it beat Charlos. It's close though.
Yeah, it was up there. That's what I'm saying. I think once they animate it, like we'll really see. But I didn't realize, because whenever they're like he's regenerating, I was like, oh shit, he punched his fucking arm off.
Yeah, can you imagine? I put this on Lucas's like TikTok for his reaction. I was like, dude, can you imagine getting decked in the face so hard that you lose that your arm blows up? Like it's like in Resident Evil 4 when you shoot one of the Ganados in the foot and their head explodes. Like it's like
bro,
like,
yeah, I'm actually right now, I'm at the end of RE4 Classic. I've never played it.
Oh my
and like yeah,
bro, Mercenaries, I spent so much time playing Mercenaries, it's not even fair, dude. That was like a pastime of mine for so many years. I had it on the GameCube, like way back in the day.
Was that not a 3DS one?
No, it's like a mode. It's like zombies. It's literally just like zombies, but Resident Evil 4. Like and there's different maps. You can play as Krauser, you can play as Wesker, you can play as like Jill, you can play as a bunch of different characters. Oh, dude,
that's in the game?
Yeah, it was like once you beat it, you can just go through like endless waves of zombies and shit like that, and see, like, you can change the difficulty. And I was on veteran mode, just like, oh bro, I spent so much time on that shit. It was crazy.
Games like that, I could not play as a kid. Like I just didn't have the attention span or the drive. Like, and when some stressful shit goes down, I put it down. Like Resident Evil 4, bro. Like the whole game is stress. It's
because it's like Ico. It's like it's like Ico, because you just dragging around dead weight the whole fucking time. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Nah, dude. Like there was a part with Ashley that I just recently got past where it's like the guys where you have to have the thermal scope to take out like the leeches in them.
Yeah.
And you're dragging her through like the trash or whatever. And I had mapped it. I figured out the strategy, and she's just like two step. And I was like, Ashley, please. And she just getting bodied left, right. Dude, I was like,
the blind dudes with the cat claws were like some of the most unnerving dudes, like in my opinion. Like that was crazy. And like when they took you out, that shit was rough.
Yeah.
Like, but the noises they were making and shit like that, I was like, yo, it's freaking Voldo from Soul Calibur coming at me right now. Like that shit was so scary. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Talking about the ending of RE5. Dude,
Oh,
that was
that's
such
RE5, yeah.
that is such a crazy final boss fight. When the way that dude the way that dude said saturation, like oof.
So I played RE5 in the most backward ass order because like I said, I didn't get into it till late. So I didn't know that people were like, this is the revered one, this is the one we don't talk about. So I played 5 first with my brother, and it was like I still love 5.
I love 5 because like the co-op stuff, like you telling me that like I'm not just dragging around like an Ashley on an escort mission. This chick knows how to use a gun. Like, let's go.
Yeah, she could actually like operate. Like it was. Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of like the I don't know, like the crocodiles and stuff or whatever. Like I don't know. It was there were some parts of it where I was like whatever, and like the whole motorcycle shit was a little much for me. But like no, it was the gameplay wise, it was a lot of fun for me. I really liked it. And like I said in the chat, Sheva is her. Like absolutely.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, she. I appreciate RE5 now that I've got like a better understanding of the series. Like I appreciate it for being like a Devil May Cry ass like like over the top Resident Evil. Like it's there to be silly and like fun. Like it's not there to be like a traditional horror Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And 4 really started all that shit with all the cheese and the one-liners and Leon Kennedy freaking drop kicking zombies like roundhouse kicking like eldritch horror monsters. Like it's I don't know, like I appreciate that, and I understand that you've got this aspect of the Resident Evil community now who's like, it's a horror game, like why are we doing Power Ranger move? And I'm like, shut up, bro. Like
he's a trained military like officer. Like let him flex. Like I don't know, but yeah. I loved RE4 so much. Like I said, I spent hours on that shit, just like grinding in veteran mode, trying to get like unlock new characters for mercenaries, and just spending like it was an insane amount of it was an insane amount of time spent on that. And then like in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in the Chow Garden.
Oh
and then,
my god,
OG
dude,
Animal Crossing.
You're
Like Fantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2. Like man, like the
Sonic
GameCube
Adventure
was
2.
the GameCube was the console for me, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sonic Adventure 2 is like, that's for sure like the game for me. That's why I got a GameCube. I was like, I went over to my friend's house and he's like, I got Mario Sunshine. I'm like, nah.
Hey,
like,
don't disrespect Mario Sunshine though. Like, that shit was great. The Pressure Washer Simulator, the original. Like,
yeah, I love like every GameCube game. Like I still put them in and play them. But like Adventure 2 Battle, like dude, that and Melee, like I put in so much time. Like it's stupid. My child were jacked, and I beat that game so many times. Like,
yeah. Now I remember Melee, I burned through 6 different copies of Melee. Like we ran that disc dry, and like we rebacked a few of them and everything because they used to be able to do that. Like we just like, bro, I used to like do Giga Bowser like 3 times just to warm up before like it was just to warm up, bro. Like I was like a freaking, like I literally achieved godhood at that game. It was I went to like a few of like high school competitions and shit like that back in, because we had a gaming club where I went, and it wasn't even fair. I was like, all right, who do you want me to use? And they're like, use your main. I'm like, no. Who do you want me to use? Like, that's not how this works right now. Like,
are you like, was this pre like Melee meta, like before wave dashing and everything?
I knew how to wave dash. I was wave dashing on.
Oh, so you were okay. So you were real cracked. Like,
I was in it. Yeah, I was in it, bro.
Okay.
Like I was trying to get like different, like, bro, with like so many different characters. There's just like little goated things that you could do, like by like stun locking people, and just like I don't like with. One of my favorite things with Luigi, when you just do like his up A and shit while you're falling, if you like just flick the stick in just the right way, you can get all the way across Final Destination. Literally, you can clear. It's the fastest way of possibly traveling in Melee.
I think I've seen that.
Cracked, bro. It is so cracked.
So did you just play like as a kid, or did you ever go to like any tournaments?
I didn't do like actual official tournaments because I was like 12 when I first started like really grinding on that shit like hard, and then I don't like by time like I actually started to get like really good, everyone started playing Brawl, and I was like, what are y'all doing? It's so much worse. Like, why would you do this? Like,
see, I was so out of like the light, I guess you could say, of like people's perception on things. So I just thought we all like Brawl. Like I really did. So, you know, like Brawl came out and I played that. And then I love Brawl, bro. I didn't put as much time in as I did with Melee, but still played it a lot. And then I played Smash 4 competitively, and then I played Ultimate competitively for a while.
I played Project M because like I was like, yeah, I just can't, like nobody wants to play me on Melee anymore because they're gonna get dog walked, and like I can't play Brawl because it's ass. They've massacred some of my favorite characters and just introduced terrible mechanics, and like it's so clunky and shit like that. So I played a shit ton of Project M because that shit was goated.
Yeah, PM was so fun, bro. I remember back when the community was still in its prime, like going to tournaments, and like I suck shit because like I can't wave dash, bro, like to save my life. But it was still fun to like compete and like play with people, and like Lucas and Roy felt so good in PM. Like it was.
Yeah, Lucas was one of my top like used. I also just absolutely devastated people with Peach, like
oh yeah,
apocalypse mode, just like untouchable with Peach. It was insane. And like my favorite was Ganondorf though, because I had no jump abilities, no projectiles or anything. Didn't need them. I'll dog walk the shit out of anybody with Ganondorf. But it was impossible to do in Brawl because he was unadulterated ass. He was straight cheeks, bro. It was
so bad, dude.
It was the worst.
Oh, I watched.
I was like, look how far I've fallen.
He's like, bro. Yeah, if he goes off stage, he is not coming back. Like,
but in Melee, in Melee and Project M, he is absolute peak. Like, he is so good. He is insane. I could wreck anybody with him. But nah, Brawl was straight disrespectful. It was yeah. I'm still salty.
Offended. Yeah, me and my boys will still put in Brawl every now and again just to remind ourselves like we've got it good. You know, we'll play Ultimate Online and just really bitch about like, oh dude, this connection is ass, and then we'll put in Brawl and be like, we're so blessed. like I'll trip one time and be like, no, we're good.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
The other way.
Absolutely. Get wobbled on, bro. Like,
do you have you ever kept up with like any of the competitive scene at all?
No, I mean a few friends of mine are like kind of into it as far as like fans, and they're like, I'll hear it just like randomly. But no, I really fell off. I don't really play any games anymore because I'm visually impaired, so my eyesight completely fell off since back in the day. I can still Melee, but just like moving away from like older graphics and stuff like that, I can't do any of the newer games the way that I used to be able to. You know what I mean? But I can still absolutely cakewalk people in Melee. Like it's insane because I don't even need my eyes for that shit. I'll just like
you just feel it in your soul. I was gonna like use that to tell a story just because like I said, I kind of compete. Well, I don't anymore, but I did for a while. Like I'll still pull up the tournaments every now and again just to say hey to people. But like a lot of the big Georgia players, a lot of players in Georgia, you know, it's pretty close to me. Like they are like top players, and the #1 Falcon in the world is not that far outside of Atlanta, and I go there a lot for like conventions and what else. But he's just like the nicest dude ever. But I was telling you all about that PVC, that whatever the LARPing shit. Well, like I was lining up in there. And he just like walks up beside me, and I'm like, "Holy shit, it's great! Like it's fatality." Like, and he's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Oh shit." He's pretty tall, and like it's just funny as hell to see this dude. And I hand him a javelin, and we come up with this crazy strategy, bro. And he's like, "All right, I'm tall. I'm gonna get the Joseph Joestar, all this shit." And for whatever reason, like one of the TOs pulls up. and like takes away the javelin and hands him just like a little baton. Like I see this dude going, he gets whacked, bro. Like he gets destroyed. Like I was like, damn. But when I tell y'all, like they were swinging, like they were real deal. Like people were getting injured, dude. Like there was this little girl in front of me, and she had to be like 5'2", skin and bones. And like I saw these like monster dudes, and I swear to God, I'm not playing. They were like, we got to take down the women and children first. I was like, you gonna need this, and I handed her my shield. I was like,
That's crazy.
Bust you up, and like, oh my God, bro, they went in on this chick. I felt so bad. I was like, it was real deal wild. So if y'all are ever in Georgia, you know, while MomoCon's going down, I highly recommend. I'm sure they got a lot of big stuff out in Texas now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of shit. Like one of my friends who I went to high school with, there was his own con. There's so many cons now. Like it's crazy. Like like I said though, I'm really not a people person like that. Y'all are cool, yeah. But I it's like I don't think anyone will ever catch me at a con. Like it's just not really my style. But this dude I used to live with, my most recent roommate, this dude was going to cons left and right, like because I mean like COVID shut everything down for a fat minute. As soon as everything like opened back up, this dude was at every con he could possibly go to. So I actually got like a signed like Mihawk displate with the voice actor John Gremion like actually signed it, and it's got my name on it and shit like that. I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, I met this person and this person and this person. He showed me like a bunch of sticker packs. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad you had fun. But for me, I would have been like, yo, fuck all these people. I'm like, yo, get me out of here. Like,
yeah, you gotta be at least to some. Well, you don't have to be, you know, like you don't have to be extrovert or anything. It definitely helps, but you know, like I think like Lucas was saying, somebody like Cody would definitely like really shine at a convention. But I mean, there's like so many reasons to go, and I'm not trying to like talk you into going. I'm just saying like you know, you got panel. I've gone and just been like introverted before, and just, you know, like went to some panels, looked around, whatever. But I'm telling you, like the ones like those mid cons I was talking about, where like you go Saturday night, you know, you get fucked up, and then like you go to the rave or whatever they got, like that's when like you meet like the best people, see the craziest shit. I think last rave I went to at MomoCon, some dude got tased outside. Like it was a whole scene from Cops, dog. Like it was that dude. He had to be on like meth. It was crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, New York. That was crazy, man. I wish I would have had more of a plan, just to like I really did. Just like me and Nelly just kind of walked around that, and I mean it was still a fun time. I wish I would have like planned it more, but it was still like definitely like that anime NYC. I think was like, if not my favorite, like my second favorite that I've been to.
Yeah, for something big like that, like I don't know, if I had like a crew, like if I knew I was meeting up with some people, and like I'm the kind of guy who like over plans, so I'd whip out like the manila folders and like, here's our itinerary, guys. We're good. But at 0600 we're doing this, and like bro, because like I don't know, this I don't know, like that's the kind of person that I guess I am. So if I were to go and I had like a whole crew and like a game plan and shit like that, I'd probably enjoy myself. It's just I can't see myself pulling out that much bag for that much time as well. And like also like I don't know, it's like I gotta bring my dog with me, you know, because she's gonna lose her mind if I'm gone for like a whole freaking week or some shit like that. So she's gotta come along as well.
Tear up your couch and shit. Cody, did you say that you've been to a con before?
Yep.
Which ones have you gone to?
I've went to Galaxy Con in Minneapolis. I've been to Springfield's Comic Con. I've been to a different Comic Con. I think it was in Denver. I've been to a couple. I really like going. I really like getting to meet all of the cosplayers, fans, and getting to interact with everyone and just sharing my passions with the world. It's a really fun time. But like I said, I'm super extroverted, so I don't I have nothing to add to this conversation because it's like, yeah, man, people.
So,
No, I mean, I definitely like appreciate like people who cosplay and stuff like that. It's just like I'm not the kind of guy who just like walks up to people and just like vibes, you know, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like, I can see how like a lot of people would definitely have a lot of fun at cons. I'm just not built like that.
No, yeah, I completely understand that. It's a good time, but it's like you said, dude, like depending on which one you go to too, like Anime NYC, bro, you gotta drop a bag because it's New York.
Yeah. That's like
so
just to get there is a fat penny for me. Like that's like half a country away,
bro. I got the room I got. I need to show you guys. It was like comedically small. It was like it was man, it was called The Pod was the name of the hotel, and it was like 2 bunk beds and like this. It was almost like a closet. And it was me and my homeboy, and it was like 2 beds and a shower. And like they were the beds, you know, they're bunk beds, so they're on top of each other, but the shower was see-through. Like it was like barely like distorted glass. So like my homeboy, like if you had to go to the bathroom, if you had to take a shower, like y'all were finna get real close. Like I had to tell my homeboy, I was like, look, bro, I don't need you to see my balls, so you need to look that way.
Bro,
I would have whipped it out. I would have been like, let's just rip this band-aid off. All right.
You know, nice cock.
Not the first time I've heard it, not the last.
Oh my god.
It was, yeah, I took so many pictures of that room, bro. It was so
Oh my god, that is not what I thought you were gonna say. I took so many pictures of his cock.
Yeah, bro. When Lucas asked for pictures, I had to be real careful. No, I'm just
Yeah, dog. He caught me in the Nanami cosplay. I got him in that ponytail. We got really close.
Holy shit, bro.
Dog, I saw you and like on a TikTok. I think it was Julia Stun. She was dressed up with a ponytail, and I was like, "Dog, that's you." And you're like, "You're."
I'm talking about where they were holding that girl's hair up.
Yeah, it was multiple Nanami cosplays. You were in that TikTok. I was like, brother, you're in there.
Was I standing there or?
You were holding a ponytail.
No, I never held a ponytail. I missed that one.
Damn.
I know. I was like, nobody invited.
He said, I would have.
It's so funny, bro, because like I had like so many mutuals that were there and like just did not see them. Like it was so big. There were so many people, and like I saw like where they recorded. I was right there. Like, where were you at? But I only went for Saturday just because it was so hard to get tickets, and it was crazy too because like those tickets are so hard to get, like especially the whole weekend. Like they sell out, like they're already sold out for next year.
Yeah, the pre-sales sold out in like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah,
it was like a week and a half after the actual event happened. They're like, we're doing pre-sales for next year already, and that shit is like not even a full pay cycle. Literally, not even a full pay cycle. These people already just spent their whole bag, and you're doing this to them. Like that's crazy.
Bro, I'm like, I have not financially recovered from this. Like, you got to give me some time. Like, it was crazy, but like, there's so many scalpers that get it, and they stand outside the convention. Like you talk about, like you're the kind of guy that needs a game plan. Like, me and my homeboy are just not. Like, and him, like he's like to the utmost degree just does not. So like, I told him I was going to New York for this thing, and he was like, "Oh, I'll go up there with you." I was like, "The tickets are sold out," and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just go." I was like, "What are you just
like,
do?"
You just show up like he's with me
for real.
Yeah, you just walk up to the door, and the guy's like, "Tickets." You're like, "Oh, he's with me." Just like,
bro, that's pretty much like because like we roast each other all day, so like he went with me, and then it was like halfway through the day, like I'm walking around and I noticed like there's scalpers outside like selling tickets. And there's also like some guy that was like trying to give me a mixtape. so like it was like at the same time, like this guy is like, I don't know what their whole thing is, but they like hand you the mixtape, like, who do I make this out to? And I said my homeboy's name, try to get him to sign that, as like this scalper's like trying to talk to me and like get me to pay more. It was a lot, but I just bought him a ticket. He got in. It just worked out. But I'm like, there's no way he knew he was getting into this, bro. Like it's wild, but
it's the protagonist energy.
Dude, he really does have MC energy. Like he in and was just like, he could talk, like he's very extrovert. He can talk to anybody. And I don't know if y'all have seen that dude on TikTok who dresses up as Yujiro from Baki. Logan Shitwood.
I watch him, the lifting guy. He always like
yeah, he's like
Logan.
this.
Yeah,
Logan Shitwood, yeah. Bro, it's so funny. We walked outside and it's New York City, dark as hell, cold as hell. And Logan's like outside, like there's nobody. Like early in the day, I think that he had like a bunch of people, but there's nobody there. He's like just did like this outside, like on some real Baki shit. And I'm like, damn. And my homeboy, like he looks like Steve from Minecraft. He's so blocky, and he just walks over him, like just like real MC energy. And it just looks like that panel from JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Like Dio and Jotaro, like,
oh, you're approaching me. Type shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, like he like uncrossed his arms. Like I was like, oh shit, like they're about to kill each other, but they just got a picture. It was really funny.
That's wild.
Yeah, dog. It was like New York is just it's different, bro. Like I can't do fast paced shit like that. Like, have y'all ever been to Japan?
No.
Nah, dude, I wish, but I mean, downtown Houston's a whole nother like, you want to talk about people trying to give you you want to talk about people trying to give you mixtapes, like they come out of the bushes. They come out of the bushes, bro. Like, I'm saying, it's like you go and pump your gas and there's like 30 people trying to give them to you. Like they're trying to give them away. They're not even trying to sell them. Like it's insane.
At least give me the SoundCloud link, bro. Like you ain't got like this. It's 2024, bro. I don't have anything to put that in. Like,
right? Like, dude, I don't even have a CD player in the car. Like, what you? Yeah. But no, it's insane. Like, I don't know. I didn't know people like were giving out mixtapes in other cities. I thought that was the H-Town thing. I'm not gonna lie.
No, dude, that's Atlanta is really big about it. New York, I don't even know, dude. They're on all types of shit. I can't even begin to think about it. Atlanta, like they're in the malls, they're in the streets and everything. Like it's next level. But like, man, when I went to Japan, bro, it's really, you know, we were talking about earlier about having a game plan, and I used to be very like, I didn't want a game plan. Like I just liked figuring stuff out as I went. I just thought it made more fun. Like, if you're going to another country, bro, like learn what is, especially somewhere like Japan where
yeah, that's something I definitely would need a game plan for.
Yeah, like, you know, like being respectful is like a big thing, and there's so many small things that like you would never think, like eating in public or like eating like while you're walking like is a no. Didn't know that. I didn't get any shit for that, but like people will like kind of look at you weird. The only thing I got roasted for, the only two things was so when you're on an escalator, there's a side for chilling and there's a side for going.
Dude,
so
we need that here. Yeah. Why is that? That's a wonderful concept.
I religiously watch this podcast, Trash Taste. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
So like, I've got a game plan for when I want to go. I've got a list. I watch abroad in Japan so that I can know like exactly what I want to go see, where I want to go. I've got a dream fucking plan laid out for like 2 weeks. When I go, I'm hitting that shit hard.
Hey bro,
like,
last our Japan trip, make it happen.
Hey, let's do that. Let's manifest that. What's good, JJ? John Sherrod on all social media in the chat. The OPU
what
fan.
JJ.
But no, we need that though. In Japan, they got a fast lane on escalators. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's like it's not really like it's more like you know to move for the guy that's trying to get up it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there chilling in the middle, and this dude comes up and just starts yelling. And he tried to be like respectful at first, be like, okay, like American, like fuck off, like please. But I just like, I'm chilling with my brother, and he eventually like starts saying, like yelling some shit. I was like, what the hell? Like keeps booking it. And at first I was like, what the hell just happened? And I turn around and look at everybody, and I'm like, oh.
It just clicked in your head. You're like, my bad.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then I was eating noodles wrong or some shit, and like I didn't get roasted. Like the guy was very nice. Like he was there with his family at the mall and just like he showed me how to eat soba correctly. I was like, oh man. The most wild one was my brother. Dude, this motherfucker like had he had a hole in his shorts or some shit, like, and his wallet fell out on the train. And like I swear to God, dude, this guy looked like Jason Bourne. Like grabbed his wallet, like run through the train, like stopped that hoe, hopped off, like handed it to him. I was like, damn. And then this son of a bitch lost that at like a Wendy's like 5 minutes later again. Like, I'm like, bro, this man put his life on the line for you to lose that shit a second time. Like,
It's
yeah,
wild.
it's funny. But for sure, I would get like Cody's got the right idea, man. Like, there's so much shit I feel like I probably missed from just walking around, bro. Like,
Have you seen those? There's like apparently like a hidden alleyway where there's like a bunch of weird ass fucking like vending machines. You could buy like a frog's eyeball in a jar or something like that. Like, dude, it's crazy.
what the hell are you talking about?
No, it's for real,
Yeah,
dude.
C-Dog VA did a video on that where he went to go try to find the weirdest vending machine in Japan. Like,
For real.
I'm into. Oh fuck! It's Japan seems like the dream place, but then it's like I always listen to Trash Taste be like, "Great place to visit. Don't fucking live here," and I'm like, "Got it. I've taken that to heart."
It sounds like just trying to live there as like a foreigner is just like not a good idea. Like it's very hard to get housing, and then people treat you like you kind of ostracized from a lot of things, from my understanding.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
this chick who's like half Hispanic, half Japanese, and she was putting a bunch of shorts out on YouTube or something. Like she's like, "This is how I get treated on a daily basis." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy! Like that is actually wild." Like they really
But
do
they
be
were
treating.
just-
They just be
like-
side-eyeing this person everywhere she goes, and they're like talking to her like she's a 5-year-old and like stuff. It's like little shit like that, but it adds up, you know.
So yeah, I don't think like racism is like nearly as big over there, because like, bro, the second they saw me, they were like, "Oh, white man," and like whip out like the menu. I swear to God, like every time. And I was like, I can't even be mad at that, because like you're right. Like, like I went into McDonald's and they just whip it out, and I'd be like, all right, like, cool. But the thing is, if you spit Japanese at them at all, like they're coming back at you. I was like, for whatever reason, the hotel we were staying at, like the clerks were robots.
What?
So I swear to God,
like for real?
yeah, they were robots. And you could like interact with them. You know, like they would kind of, you know, I'd be like, "Arigato gozaimasu," like the basic bitch shit, you know. And so I was kind of feeling myself. I'm like, yeah, I talked to these robots, man. Like went out and bought some shit, you know. I'm like, "Arigato gozaimasu," whatever, and they're like, "Ah," and they start like dropping bars, and I'm like, whoa, no, none of that, man, none of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got to be prepared for a lot, bro. Like, me and my brother, we went to a Denny's, and at first I thought it was like on some racist shit, because like we didn't get served for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, what's going on here? But there's like a button you got to press.
that's hilarious.
Like, what the I was like, oh, my bad, bro. Like, really.
Like, we just thought y'all were chilling. Like
they were like, "Oh, why are you guys just sitting in the Denny's, bro?" Like, we gotta serve people. Like, are you gonna order? But they were real deal, just like super nice. Like everybody's very, very nice. Like it's definitely like
the Denny's got like a beefed up menu, like because I don't like
McDonald's. It's so different.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they have like tamagoyaki omelets or something like that. Like that'd be
I don't even know what
crazy.
that is, but yeah, probably there's a lot of seafood. the Domino's had like fried chicken, like it was just different, like all the menus. Definitely, like I'd say across the board for most like fast food restaurants, like they offer like way more seafood just because I think it's a bigger fishing industry over there.
Yeah. That's like a lot of the market. Now, have you seen I don't know if you went, but what's up, Dastard in the chat? My goat. But yeah, there's like a video. I think it was his Mikey Chen did it. I don't know if he did it on his Mikey Chen channel or if he did it on Strictly Dumpling, but he went to an all-you-can-eat KFC 24-hour buffet. Sorry, my dog's barking right now. But they have literally they have gumbo. They have like it's like sushi at a KFC and stuff like it. It's crazy. They had everything you could possibly imagine, but they did not have mashed potatoes.
That's the thing I would imagine at a KFC.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude? That's crazy. Yeah, I remember we went to like Disney World over there, and it was just like, I don't know if you guys ever been to Disney over here, but like the food choices are what you would expect. Damn, you ain't never been to Disney, bro?
No.
Dude,
He said no.
Last our Disney trip, man. When we going?
Why would I go to Disney? Give me a real reason.
They got great stuff.
I'll give you the number one reason to not.
I'll give you the number one reason too, because we got to find the door to darkness. We've got to defeat the Heartless.
Did somebody say door to darkness?
Bro.
Are we defeating the Heartless
I'll give you
or
the
not?
number one. Disney adults.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Thanks. Yeah. Wow. That was like the biggest.
He said, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I ain't dealing with that shit. Are you kidding? If I see someone being like freaking out over Minnie Mouse, I'm be like, dog, what?
It's not that deep, bro. I mean, I like the rides for real, but you know, I'm not like, oh my god, my wife. Like,
dog, if I see someone flipping the fuck out over meeting a fucking dude in a goofy suit, I'm gonna call that motherfucker.
That's
goofy.
me.
I'm gonna
I'm like, gosh, you got hit with a rocket. You know what too?
please yuck me up.
Oh my god. Wake me up. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I remember there was that video on TikTok where the girl like took the brick out of the road in Disney because she's like, it's an Easter egg. And I'm like,
oh my god, no.
I'm like, y'all need to chill out, bro. Like, it's really not that deep. Like, let's just go have a good time. You know,
I can go to Six Flags or I can go to Valley Fair or like I can go do something fun without having to deal with someone screaming about fucking Goofy and Pluto. Like that, I can't.
I don't know. Like they're not as bad as like you think they are on TikTok for real. Like, I mean, they're definitely there, but
I couldn't contain myself. I have to...
Cody's gonna see one dude in a
I'm gonna turn
shirt.
into Sakuna. I'm literally gonna fucking.
It's gonna be the Shibuya, the Disney incident. Like, he's just gonna...
Real Iki Tenkai. Like, fucking, I'm done.
Don't
get rid of Florida. Domain expansion, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
maximum technique, Miska Muska, Mickey.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember I got fucked up at Epcot one time because they got that thing where you go around the world. It's like the whole world, and you can get drinks at every spot. And that's when I was like, it was late at night, but I'm like, I can't be doing this, bro. Like, there are like kids and shit here. Like, I was like, I'm gonna cut it off. Like, I'm not gonna get trashed, bro. Like, it was just super. Like, it just, I don't know. That's when it hit me that I was like, this is weird. Like, this is this is strange.
The alcoholic in me is like, I'm not strong enough. I can't do that.
For real, I don't drink often for real. It's like once every couple months, and it's always been like that. Just because you go through that loop of like, this is, you know, like when you're doing it, you're like, this is amazing. Like, I can talk to everybody. Like, I'm having a great time. And then the next day, you're like, this is the worst thing ever. Never again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally planned my meals. I would have a stock of Pedialyte so that I wouldn't get hungover.
Yes, sir.
I was drinking every day to black out. It was a real problem. Like,
Damn. Sorry to hear that, dog.
Yeah, the Alka-Seltzer and Pedialyte budget was real, bro. Like,
Yeah,
but
Pedialyte,
now,
I definitely have that on deck for sure.
yeah, that ain't me no
I
more,
was
bro.
wild.
But there was a time. There was definitely a time. But I don't know. Like, I went to we got a thing here in Texas called Schlitterbahn. I don't know if you guys have that. It's just a water.
Dude, I've always wanted to go to Schlitterbahn.
It's just a water park. But man, I just floated the river for like 6 uninterrupted hours, just sipping, and that was a whole vibe. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was a
good time.
That shit was a whole vibe, bro.
Yeah, shit, dude. Yeah, I've heard great things about Schlitterbahn for real. Me and my homeboys were planning a trip back in the day. It just never really.
It's never been the same after I watched that South Park episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is that?
Bro, you seen the South Park episode about water parks?
No. What happened?
There's just like a P tidal wave, and I'm just like, that's all I can think about.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't do wave pools no more, dog. Like,
bro, Cody's reaction is.
I tried to stop you. I really did.
Cody, do you not like water parks, bro? Is it?
No, because it's like no matter how much chlorine you put in there, that's still fucking pee.
Yeah, you gotta run into
Like, you know what? Let's get on some demon time right now. I know Squirt is pissed. There's a difference. I'm making a girl come. All right. I don't want to fucking be in a pool with everyone else's pee though. Dead ass.
He's like, I expected 1. I don't expect like 30. Bro.
That is I expect one, not the other.
That is crazy.
Like, just trying to be in some pee poo poo water with my friends, bro.
I'm just trying to hang out in the toilet bowl, dog.
Why, dude? Y'all have ruined this shit for.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, shit ruined water parks for me.
It's never been the same since I saw the South Park episod. For real, I was just like, well, never doing that again. Like, holy shit. Like,
I used to love water parks, man. It's the older you get, you know, like people just like, let's not do that. And I just never really thought about it. I was like, they just don't want to deal with the water or whatever. Like, they don't want to deal with changing. Like, I've never really sat down and thought about like, bro, your whole junk is up. Like, bro, you go to Walmart.
You still can sweat in the water. Like, you ever like do competitive swimming? You're still with other people's sweat even. That's gross.
Well, I just think about how many booty holes in the water, bro. Like,
no. That's sounding like a meal. That sounded like a whole buffet. Call that a butte. You know what I'm saying?
bro, stop.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm eternally good on that now. Like,
well, I'm sorry I ruined that for you, but yeah,
It's
South Park ruined
okay.
it for me. So I wanted you to know, like, yeah, that's like a whole different kind of stew, you know, than when I was a kid. I didn't give a shit, like, you know, like,
no, you don't think about shit like that.
no, not at all. I'm like, what's a booger? Like, I don't give a damn. Like,
You called it a stew. Why'd you call it a stew? Like, you're literally sitting in water with other people. Why you call it? You're ruining hot tubs now?
Bro, it's a dookie cauldron up in that shit.
the double toilet trouble shit.
All right, but cool. Did you go to an onsen when you were in Japan? How much dick did you see? Let's get real.
I did not, bro. When I tell you I did not plan this shit out. Like, I was in Tokyo.
Oh,
And when I did,
much dick.
damn,
He said,
missed out.
You could have been Toji Fushiguro, you know, when he's in that opening and he's walking like it's heavy. That could have been you at the onsen.
Straight up, I didn't even, bro. When I tell you, like, my brother, like, and me, we did everything so wrong. Like, my friend, she lived in Japan for a couple years. And I told her how we got around on the public transport. She was like, "You spent so much more money than you had to." Like, because we would get off at like every stop and just buy another ticket. She's like, "Just buy a day pass." What? Why did you do that? Like, I was like, "Oh, my bad, dog." Like, it's actually insanely easy to get around over there. Like, if you look up like one video, but next time, for sure, we'll be sure
next time, yeah.
I'll be sure to
so
look at all
much dick.
the. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna run the gauntlet on seeing some dick now. Like, Oh my god, that's gonna be the main priority.
Oh my god.
Cody told me to come here.
I want to go
Pause.
to the onsen up in the Sapporo Mountains for the Sapporo Snow Festival, where it's like snowing and like icy fucking cold mountains around you. You're just in boiling hot water. That shit sounds so fucking like serene
Cody,
and peaceful.
the fact that you have like strategically planned how to see like the most amount of dick. In Japan, I gotta say, hats off.
Lobotomy Kaisen is real.
Oh my god, bro. It's hilarious.
Like this dude is like, I'm gonna break the record with a speed run.
But like, I want to go to Hokkaido. I want to go to Shinjuku. I want to go see like all the. I want to go to Oda's hometown in. Fuck, I know the name. I'm just drawing a blank because we've been live for so long.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, damn. But like, Japan is like the big dream. Like, for real. Especially after JJK. Like, I want to go see every fucking spot. I'm just like,
You're gonna see.
yeah.
It's like
Gojo died right there.
I swear I know the name.
Nani blew up right here.
Oh, stop. I will cry.
Right there.
No, I was literally thinking, I'm like, yo, this is a real place. Like Kumamoto. That's where Oda's from. But no, it was like in Shibuya, that's like a real place. People like he literally gives you the exact number of platform and like shit like people can literally go to exactly where Nanami got turned into a cloud, basically.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the video where it's like they're holding like the picture from the anime up to like the exact spot where it happened. It was crazy. I'm like, yeah, he straight up just like, he went over here and he took pictures and then just fucking traumatized people in real life, because now every time they hop on the train, that's where their favorite character dies.
The pain train, yeah. Dude, he was literally my favorite character. I was like, no, why?
Talk about Nanami.
Yes, dude.
Yeah. It was
that shit was
oh my god,
so freaking
Vexyz
ridiculous.
had me tilted when he was watching that shit. He was in Discord with me, and he's like, Cody, I've watched this episode 3 times. And I was like, did you watch more? Did you like go back? He's like, no, I couldn't do it. I had to rewatch this. And I was like, buddy, you are hurting yourself. It's not done. It gets worse. And he's like, does it get worse? And then he finished it. He's like, Cody, it got worse. And it's like,
no, I literally hop into VC. It's like 2 in the fucking morning. Cody's playing Hollow Cure on like some fever binge. And like, I'm just like over here, just like, Cody, I started watching season 2. I got past where I read, and he's just like, what did you see? And I was like, I watched it 3 times already, bro. Like, I was in shambles, dude. And then literally on VC with him, watched the rest of the Mahito fight. And he literally, like, I was dead quiet for like 16 straight minutes, and he's just like, how are you feeling? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. Like literally on VC the whole time I was watching that episode with him, speechless the whole time. I was like,
I fucking love Nobara's character. Like the way that she like is like one of the best, I think, female written characters in anime to date. I love when I feel pretty. I love when I want to be strong. Fuck you guys. And like I was like, dog, Nobara's I can't wait to see. And then it happened, and I was like, this isn't real. This is JJK is
I
one
still
of
don't
2
believe
manga
it.
that
No, I
made me
literally
scream
still
out loud.
I still don't believe it. I will have hope until the day that until 12 years after this series finishes. I'm just gonna always have hope.
Yeah. Bro, I remember I was anime only for so long. And I had so many mutuals that were like, you gotta read it, bro. You gotta read it. But for so long I was telling people, like Cody said, like, I was like, the reason I like JJK so much, or one of the reasons, is like Nobara is like, I feel like female characters in a lot of like shonen they just get shafted, like Tsunade in Naruto, Sakura, Chi-Chi, Bulma. Well, Bulma, like they've started to do more with, but like
Sakura has gotten a lot of comeuppance, and I feel like after rereading a lot of Naruto, like seeing the character beats that she's taken and watching through a lot of people's first time going through it, like Daniel Green and Totally Not Mark, like seeing like I realize like the Sakura bandwagon hate was really big reading it week to week, especially after I Love You. But I mean,
Yeah, that
going
was like
back
the lowest.
through it,
But
Yeah.
I love it. It's
I don't know if anybody
love
here is
her.
into Boruto because not a lot of people are, but that shit's popping the fuck off right now. It's so good actually. But Sakura gets like hella glow up in Boruto. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched up until where the dub was at the time because they were really behind. I think it was like episode 50 something.
Oh
And
yeah,
then once
that's like
that
one of the
was-
first canon episodes because like the first like 39 episodes are not canon.
Yeah, it was miserable.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah. No, the
So
anime
I was
is
like-
trash except for like I will say like once you get to like episode 204 all the way up to like episode like 220, that shit is goated.
Spoken like a true One Piece fan. Don't worry, man. 200 episodes in.
No. But the thing is, I cannot vouch for the rest of the anime. Literally just like a 20 episode sliver. Like, dude, it is so good. It's probably the best fight that has ever been in anything Naruto. It's so good. It's so good. But the rest of it's ass. I'm not gonna lie. The manga though is killing it right now. It's really good.
Jesus, hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Let me mute this bullshit.
No, you're good, bro.
Jesus Christ, these guys are talking about Olive Garden. What the fuck?
Dog, Olive Garden gives me the fucking shits. You kidding? Who the fuck eats there?
I tweet more about like Olive Garden and like Little Caesars and I think like anything for
Yo,
whatever
Little
reason.
Caesars goated. It's hot and it's ready.
It's
like
hot and
I don't
ready.
think you'll get better than that. It's hot and ready. Is it good? Listen, it's hot, it's ready. Like
It's there. Yeah, it's what you asked for. But going back to we talking about soccer, I think like somebody in the chat, Nastin, was saying soccer did what she could do, what a 13-year-old thought she could do. And like I agree, it's not that like she's a trash character, it's just like I mean, she's in a squad with like Jesus Christ and like they were both
Edgy,
given everything.
the most edgy fucking like no, I get that. And the crazy
So-
thing is she kept up like pretty much like she's
Well,
insane.
she for what she could do as like a regular shinobi, like she really did go hard. It's just like I don't think Kishimoto was super interested in a lot of like female characters. Like I mean, you could even look at Tintin, who I mean, like she
Tenten has
uses-
less screen time than Naruto Swing. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yes.
As like the Naruto guy.
Bro,
Like,
his wallet has more screen time than Tenten. Like it's getting the little frog wallet. Like that's the craziest thing. Like,
it's crazy, and it's like these characters like have so much potential, but like we're gonna show the swing more. Like it's just I feel like for whatever reason a lot of mangaka just they're not interested. Like they build up these characters and drop them like Tsunade. She was the Hokage. She was a medical ninja, but she's afraid of blood and gets folded in a lot of fights. And I'm like,
bro, but when she got like fucking diced in half and then like pieced herself back together, that shit, like she was like
she
that
didn't
was
just piece herself back together. She was
the rest
also
of
keeping
them.
all other 4 Kage alive. Like respect.
like, and it's so crazy too that her summon, like Lady Katsuya or whatever, is like such a huge and massive entity that not even Tsunade herself with her whole mitotic regeneration reservoir was able to summon like a fraction of her. And the craziest thing is that Sakura by the age of like 16 surpassed her entirely. Like insane power creep. But yeah, like I get what you're saying about most of the rest of the characters, but I think Sakura, she got her time, like eventually, and I think like Tamari was also written pretty well, but they did my girl Anko so dirty. Like the dirtiest, like the purple hair chick with a curse mark, like from the tuning exams.
oh
like,
my god,
they did her the dirtiest, bro. It's
when I saw her on Boruto, I really almost
I
turned that
wept.
shit off.
I wept. I literally like I didn't actually weep, like, but I paused it and I was just like, no,
Bro,
they did not.
Why
They did
do
not,
that?
dude. Like it's criminal, absolutely
Yeah.
criminal.
That shit was so sad, but Yeah, like going back to what I was saying was just I feel like Bar like has so much depth and like she gets like an adequate amount of screen time. But because I like we could say that like Sakura like she had all these feats and everything, but like she really did not get focused on. I don't think she got the love that she deserved as like one of the, I guess you could say, 3 main characters. I don't know. I was really excited for Nobara to have her just like get destroyed, and I'm like, wow, what kind of series is this? And then they just kept picking everyone off, and so now it's like Maki. Like, is she?
I don't know. Like, I've literally just gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm not gonna get attached to anybody ever again. Like in that intellectual property, never gonna happen. I've already given up hope on any other favorites that I had, and moving forward, I'm just like, I'm just gonna vibe. I'm literally just gonna vibe. Like, I dropped the series during like the Maharaga fight because I was like for me being visually impaired, and I was like reading this or trying to read it, I was just like, I don't even know what's going on. Who's winning this? Like, what's even happening? And so I literally dropped it right then and there when I was reading it way back, like right after this was a while ago. It's just like a long time ago when I first tried to read it. I dropped the series entirely. And then
roses are red. Weapons against me won't prosper. With this divine treasure I summon Big Raga, the Oxtopper.
I straight up stopped reading like during all of that. And I was like, whatever, this looks really cool, but I have I cannot comprehend what is happening right now. I have no idea what's going on.
You guys make me feel so big brained.
So I was like, I really want to give this the respect that it probably deserves, but I'm not built like that. So I'm gonna wait for it to get animated, and I did. And like Cody was like, you need to, and I was like, all right, cool, I'll watch it. Yep, you got it. I'm there. I was gonna let it finish and then binge it all at once. No, I started to peel through it and stuff like that, and like, man, that was a great fight scene. Way better in the anime, I feel like, than what I remember reading in the manga. Yeah. And like, so like, I don't know, like I want to, there's no way I'm gonna wait. Like, especially because like, I don't even know what's going on with the studio and like the licensing and shit like that. Like, cause I know like they're doing their own studio, right? Like a dedicated studio, but like, I don't know.
Nappa still holds the IP, so it's like, it's a really weird spot to be in.
So I don't even know, like, but there's no way I'm waiting until 2025. Like so Cody's gonna read me Betty by stories. He's gonna read me JJK because I just can't. I literally can't, bro.
No, that makes sense, dude. I mean, like, I'm not like visually impaired, but that shit still was like what the fuck? I didn't give it the time just because. When it comes to like manga, I feel like I miss so much because I didn't watch One Piece. I read the majority of One Piece, and even with that, like people tell me like they'll talk about events that happened, and I'm like,
like us earlier, you're like, who the fuck is this character? And I was like,
yeah, like I miss. So number one, I miss a lot when I read manga, but number two, like JJK, like they're killing and introducing characters like. Especially in the calling game so much that I'm like, I don't know and I don't care. Like, this guy's gonna be dead in like 10 minutes. His name isn't Yuji Itadori, like I don't, or Sukuna, like I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't care. Like the dude that well, that's spoilers, but yeah, like a lot of people in the calling game, they're like, here he is, there he goes. Like, okay, well.
It's kind of in the name, like, but yeah, like, I don't know. For me, I want to get caught up, like, because, like, I want that for Cody, and I want to understand more because where I'm at right now at the end of Shibuya, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, I have so many theories, but I'm just like, no, like, I don't know, like. There's so many different words that I have, and I'm not trying to spoil Nasty Ninja, but like I think the anime, I haven't read the panels, so I don't know for sure, but like from what me and Cody have talked about, I think the anime did a really shitty job in the past 3 episodes for the last 3 episodes. The rest of the season was great. Loved most of season 2, but then it gets to like the last 3 episodes. I'm just like, yo, this is kind of dog shit. Like, I don't know.
I'm so mad. It felt like Mappa was like really like trying to pander to be all like, hey, look, there's Yuta. All right, we're gonna skip these couple things really important to exposition on what happened at the end. And here's Yuji clapping. And I was like,
give us a season 3.
That.
Yeah,
you
can't
like, skip that.
This just felt like this felt like shilling. Like, so at the whole gate close situation, I'm gonna be really vague because Nasty Ninja's in season 1 still, but like the whole gate close situation, we don't get like a lot of the exposition that we're apparently supposed to get from like Choso or from Yuki, is that her name? And then like it just like skips over that. And then
they skip over the Zenning household family meeting after the Shibuya.
That is insanely.
That's what I said.
And then they show us Yuta, and they show us
Yuta.
And what I'm just like, fuck? Yeah. And then like, I don't know, it's crazy. I was just like, yo, this is. There's no way, because like we got in the last episode, you get 8 minutes of the actual Shibuya stuff. And then the rest of the episode is all not Shibuya. And I'm just like, whoa, so it's done? Like, what the... And, like, they spend so much dead time on, like, people just walking down hallways and just, like, with black screens and footstep sounds. And I'm like, why did you spend, like, a full 54 seconds? I went and timed it. Why'd you spend a full minute, pretty much, on this? But not even, like you could have done so... Like, it was... I'm just like, yo, this is...
The Zenin household, because I'm gonna be honest, I really did not watch much of season 2, just because once I read it, I was like, I don't want to experience those feelings again. So I was like, I'm good. I'll probably get back around to it.
You gotta watch. You gotta watch the. You gotta watch the Nanami scene. You got to.
Oh man, see, I watched like the highlights.
They did it so good, bro. Like it's so phenomenal. Like really.
But like I literally, Vex was like, no, this just happened, and I was like, that's not how it happened in the manga. Am I tripping? And I had to go reread the chapters. I was like, no, they just don't show it. Like, okay, like get us hyped for season 3, and then magically the pacing's gonna be so fucking off, like trash.
And like I get it that there was like the strike. There was like the strike, right? So Mappa like couldn't put out episodes for a little bit. And I'm pretty sure that's like what like dragged down the quality on the last 3, but like it's also like it felt like they were shilling. They're like, here's like 40 more questions than you should have had with none of the explanations. Give us a season 3 if you want more.
Yeah,
it felt shitty. It felt so shitty, bro.
That meeting is like the reason people give a shit about Maki.
I mean, I'm sure we're probably gonna get whatever we didn't get. Like in like 3. in season 3, or like maybe in a trailer. I don't fucking know. Like I don't know how they're like. Maybe we'll do a movie like Chainsaw Man. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it just because it wasn't. You know, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like that is like the beginning of like her becoming like who she is. You know, like the reason people love Maki, because before that, like she was a cool character, but that's all it really was. And now it's like, oh, all right, she up there, like, you know, like, they got that panel where they compare her to a certain someone, and I'm like, I got my thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's not the whole like before the Yuji thing. I'm just gonna say a name because Vex won't know it, but it's Naoya trying to take over, and fucking like they don't explain anything after the culling games or give any of the exposition that happened between the heads of the household at there. And it's like, but that's necessary to set up like what happened after Shibuya, but we just get Yuji clapping.
Yeah, that's like literally how they
so
ended.
Upsetting.
Because all that shit that goes down with her, I was like, damn, like, this girl really, she went through all that Shibuya, and now she, okay, like she hard.
Maki's my girl. I love her. Like,
yeah.
like how, Matt, I hate to say it, but it feels so disingenuous to like say you're doing this for the fans, and then immediately like, okay, but we're gonna not answer questions just because we want season 3. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I
it felt
realize-
shitty. It felt really shitty. Like, I'm really excited for. I guess they have to get through season 3 before like the independent studio can start to take over animating. Like, right? Or I don't know how it goes. I really don't know how it goes, but like one of my absolute favorite animes of all time has like an independent studio that does literally nothing but just make that anime, and it's honestly so good. They took their time and they spent the money that they needed to really capture all of the details and put the emphasis where it needed to go, and it was really true to the source material. And it's probably one of my absolute favorite like season 2s that I've ever seen. I recommended it to you already, Cole, and I've talked about it on Chadmirals like a billion times, but Ancient Magus Bride, they have a completely independent studio.
Oh yeah.
Their studio literally was completely made just for that anime, nothing else. They don't work on anything.
Tensei.
Yeah, and like and a few other people have been like starting to do that now, and like I'm super excited for that and to see what comes from that. And I think this is where we break away from like the seasonal bullshit, you know.
Someone did the math on if they do JJK season 3 and they actually like adapt it the right way with the pacing that they were trying to do. The panel they're gonna end on is nah, I'd win, and like I'm ready. I'm fucking ready.
Nah, I'd win.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's so funny. I'm gonna get that tattooed someday.
I'm getting a tattoo of fucking Gojo. Are you kidding? I'm getting a fucking whole. I'm gonna get a back piece of him and Gato making out. I don't know.
Bro. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna probably have to slip out here in a sec.
Yeah, I was about to say we could do outros. We've been going for over 3 hours, so it's
it's been a good time though, man. I really appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah, we've been vibing.
Tell these people where to find you and more of your amazing takes.
Man, so TikTok's gonna be Whole Grain Coltrane. Twitter, I think I had to put the, so it's like the Whole Grain Coltrane.
Let me check in the description. I got it all. I got literally everything in the description. Hold on.
It's hard these days naming yourself on.
No, you put
media.
you put the on Instagram, but it's just Whole Grain Cole on Twitter.
There you go. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you.
And yeah, Instagram Whole Grain Coltrane. I really only post on. I've got a YouTube. I really only post on TikTok, but yeah, find me wherever, man. Pull up. We can talk about bullshit.
Yeah, I think your channel is hilarious because like I remember like, seeing some of your Godzilla stuff that you posted, and then like I don't know, like I remember I messaged you. I was like, I was gonna title this stream like Free Run Solos Ultra Instinct Godzilla, but I was like, yeah, it's probably too niche, you know.
Yeah, that would have been funny as hell though. Yeah, I love Godzilla, bro. I gotta talk about Monarch soon.
Oh fuck. Well, yeah, we'll have to bring you back on soon. It's been a whole vibe, and yeah, like it's just cool like nerding out with like somebody who like I feel like we could have done the whole thing on Naruto if Lucas was caught up or something like. But yeah, we definitely got to bring you back on sometime. But yeah, we've been the last star. Make sure you check out links in the description for Cole and links in the description for me and Cody as well. Excited for tomorrow night, right, Cody?
Oh yeah, we're returning to SSJ Cody's Twitch channel for Cody 8. Cody 8 what? This D&D game. I'm very excited. Please go follow me on TikTok. I'm at 699 followers. I'm hitting 1,000 this year. Y'all better watch out. Hey. I'm going feral.
That's so wild, bro. I really thought you already were, bro. We gotta get you there.
That's what everyone can know me.
It's really weird, honestly. Like, you're gonna get there soon enough.
But yeah, definitely.
You should.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely support Cody, the Goaty, and we're super hyped that you're back. It wasn't the same Chadmirals without you. And then I've got my own One Piece D&D stuff that I do every Tuesday on my channel. Link in the description if you want to catch Group 2 solos. Group 2 returns this Tuesday. It's gonna be a vibe. But yeah, we've been the last arc. 2024 has been so crazy, so good to us. We love you, chat. Thank you, everybody. With the William of Dreams said, I'm following all of you. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, Nasty, as well. My guy. But yeah, we've got a couple more great collabs coming tomorrow. Midday, middle way is going to be on with us cooking in the daytime, and then at nighttime, Cody 8 is going to be going live. Cannot wait for that. 2 crazy good streams going on tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, we actually got the Wizard of Ors himself. We're going to be cooking with him. And then on February 3rd, we have BDA Law. We got Brago himself coming onto the channel. That's going to be huge. Absolutely stoked for that. So make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Make sure you like the stream, and have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. It's been a whole vibe.